Hey guys. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all, this is a cool, chill, laid back champagne night, y'all. We're not going to be hearing all that hippity hop. I hope that's okay with y'all. Alright? Y'all cool with the laid back, chill, grown folks music? We're getting our groove tonight, y'all. Y'all cool with that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Grown folk, y'all. Grown folk music. Hi, girl. Hi, Tamia. Blondie dog. My Alicia. My baby is sick, y'all. Hey, Jay. My honey bun. Cold Pepsi, my baby. Sherry Manning, hello. Welcome to the family, Sherry. I hope you enjoy it. Everybody, Sherry's new. So please make Sherry feel welcome, you guys. She's new to the family. How was everybody's day, y'all? I had to get all my snacks, my candy ready, y'all. You're good now, Blondie? I know, Alicia. I heard about it. I heard about it. But tonight, y'all, we brushing our shoulders off on that. We putting that shit behind us. And we gonna move. We gonna move on. Was hungover from last night. I know, I bet. Hey, my Mooney in the middle. We're going to leave all that in the dust. Dust it off. That's right. Dust it the fuck off, y'all. Push that shit aside. We done with that. Those that want to keep it going, they can keep it going over there. Not over here. We about saying what we say, speaking what we say, and believing what we doing. And that's all that matters. Those that want to come along, more than welcome to join us. If they want to stay over there in the sunken place, do it on this. Do it over there. Do it over there. So tonight, we're just waiting for a few more people. I got some people that may want to come through and share some poems with you guys. If there's anything that you guys want to come up on a panel about and testify for, if you guys want to talk about something good that has been going on with you guys, something funny, whatever, let me know if you guys want to rock out on the panel. And we all about positive vibes tonight, y'all. We about being grown tonight. And that's how we gonna do. Hey, Faith. That's right, Blondie. Leave them in the quicksand. They can drown all on their own. That's right, Alicia. This is how we get our groove back. Right, Tamia? Life is too short for the bullshit. Definitely. Definitely. And believe it or not, y'all, I'm feeling kind of sad because my baby boy has moved. He's on a plane right now going to El Paso. Y'all should have saw me in that airport. I didn't want to let him go. I didn't want to let him go, y'all. I mean, I sat there, y'all, and I had to watch him go through. I had to watch him go through the metal detectors, hold his arms all up with him and his best friend. And I had to watch him till I could no longer see him go around the corner, you guys. I was pathetic. I was pathetic, y'all. I was like, that's my baby. That's Alicia the Gates. I had to watch him. I swear if I could go through it with him and like walk on the plane with him, I would have. Go Pepsi Deb, you were singing today, girl. You like my singing, Call Pepsi? I listened to it. I was like, I sound terrible. I sound I sound terrible, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. My people love me. They'll be nice to me. Yeah, Alicia, that was my baby. I did, Blondie doll. I was like boo-hooing and boo-hooing, and I just, man, that's my baby, y'all. To me, I know how I felt that feels, Deb. When my son left for boot camp 7 years ago, I cried. I was losing my best friend. Yep, that's exactly. You know, it's sad to say that parents, have favorites. But my son, y'all, never gave us any problems. I know, Faith. I know God got him. Oh, Alicia, thank you. You guys bring my spirit up too. Oh, Blondie, he tried to be really, really tough until it was time for him to like go through the gate, go through the metal detector, because people that aren't traveling can't go into that area of the airports anymore. So that's when he started to cry. He started to cry. And even with his best friend, we've known his best friend since they were in 6th grade. So it's like we were losing two. We were losing two at one time. So they called us when they touched down in Dallas, because they had to wait an hour for their plane to connect. And so they made us, whoa. My husband was okay, but I just started crying all over again. And it took everything in me to say, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this? But I had to let him go. And Tamia, he was my running buddy, but he kept saying, even now, Tamia, I am a grown man now. Yeah, that's what my son said to me. He's like, Mom, you had me for 22 years. I told you and Dad I wasn't going to live with you. I wasn't going to be with you guys when I turned 25. And sure enough, I'm like, but you got 2 more years. You have 2 more years. You don't have to leave right now. You have 2 more years. He's like, nah. If I don't go now, Mom, I'm never going to go. So I was like, okay, so be it. I like, so be it. So is there anything anybody want to talk about tonight? Tamia, but you be proud and happy. Y'all did a good job. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. That's the one thing that I can say and hold our head up high as far as me and my husband. that our kids are really, really good kids. I'm so glad that we did make the move from Chicago to come here, because who would, where would our children be if we had stayed there? Blondie, how are you feeling health-wise? Today, I was able to get some pain medication, but I'll be going into surgery on Wednesday. So right now, I'm feeling really high, y'all, because I had to take my pain medication. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Thank you, Tamia. Hey, Jennifer. Yay. My truth seeker knows, my baby. You know you're getting on the panel, right? Truth, you know you're getting on the panel, right? Blondie, you mean with the pain medication? Yeah. I feel good right now. I feel nothing. True. Girl, you know how much I love and adore you. I love and adore you too, and I'm about to drop that email for you right now because you're coming up here. Oh, Blondie. I know. You see me? I have to have an injection of pain medication because of the ileostomy. So I get mine directly injected into the bloodstream, and it works really, really quick. Bad thing about it is that it wears off even quicker. Hello, Virus TV. Welcome. You're new here. Welcome very much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Truth Seeker, I think I do have your email, and I got to get Moni up here. Let me check. Let me go in here and check, guys. So I just sent Moni, I just sent yours, and I just sent Truth Seeker. So Cold Pepsi, you like my singing on that song? For real, for real? Did anybody else hear that song, see that video where I was singing, y'all? For Black History Month? Oh, Blondie doll. Did you get a tooth pulled? Hey, Moni. Yes, Tamia, you can get on the phone. I'm sorry, you can get on the phone through the panel. Yes, you can get on the panel from your phone. Did you want to come up? Oh, Blondie, yeah. And that was the hardest thing. Y'all, look what the dog just dropped me. She's saying I need some edge control, y'all. The dog just brought this to me, y'all. Yeah. And Blondie doll, that was the hardest thing for me to do is not to smoke. Because that dry socket shit, no joke. Sick said, be careful when I go on panel. I have no filter. We know, True Secret. That's why I'm bringing your butt up here. Hey, Blondie doll, you know what you can try to do? It's going to be really, really nasty. But if you have any type of aspirin, crunch the aspirin up and put it into the socket.
Am I on live, girl?
You are live.
All right.
Hey, live.
Hey, love.
Hey, live.
Deb, how have you been doing?
Can you tell that pain medication is doing great?
Thank God you got some.
Uh-huh.
Those mofos.
Logo, right. I had to call like my doctor's office and the doctor that was on call. And I was like, yo, this shit for the birds.
Right.
Ibuprofen ain't hitting.
Girl.
Kill myself.
Right. Do you want me to?
I'm about to cut
you want me to kill myself? Because I will.
my damn self. I poured it in. The BS was pouring out of me. And he was
That
like,
a girl.
he was like, okay, well, what you're taking morphine though. I'm like, you're absolutely right. So he's like, all right, well, let me make a phone call. And I'm like, yeah, you do that because you're going to be seeing me in the emergency room because I'm going to cut my stomach open and take these things out my damn self.
Either that or you're going to feel my fucking pain. That's how I felt. I was like, don't mess with me, my pain. Like, you'll feel it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, I love seeing you, Deb. You're like my favorite. Deb, you are like my sanity. You are. My God, Deb's not on. I lose my mind. Deb, I was like on a hot mess express without you. Yes, Deb. Deb, I was. Deb, I did bad things.
You never do bad things. You know what, Truth? This is what I love about you. I love the fact that you have no filter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that you speak your mind and you do it not caring about how anybody's going to take it. It's not like you're putting out lies.
That's true.
You're telling the truth.
Against what I'm saying, I don't care. I will be saying, yeah, that's me. I'm a hot mess express like that.
Right.
I'm just like, I don't care if anybody agrees with me. This is what I'm saying.
That's right. Blondie, what you say, babe? You have Motrin. Will that work? Yeah. If you crunch the Motrin up and just put it into the socket, it'll help you.
Wait, is that Controller you're talking to about the tooth?
It's Blondie doll.
Oh, because Controller has the same problem. I was going to tell her the same thing. I was going to tell her, crush the pills and put it on your tooth. Controller has like a really bad tooth thing going on right now.
Yeah, Blondie got hers pulled. So it's even worse.
Oh, and
you have those exposed nerves in there.
I have to tell you, too. Blondie, I really appreciate you because I see you in all the chats, and she gets ignored too. Us white girls get ignored, girl. You know.
Hey, in the middle.
Hey, love.
Hey, love.
Hey, love.
Hey, love. Y'all, so y'all like that little song I did for her? I didn't hurt y'all ears. I didn't hurt y'all good ears.
Oh, I missed the song.
You missed it?
Yeah, I missed it.
I just came back on.
Oh, you did? Yeah, y'all gonna have to go back and hear it. Cause for Black History Month, I sung Sam Cooke, "A Change Gonna Come."
What's your channel's name?
How you don't know my channel's name?
Well, I don't know who I'm speaking to right now. I'm so sorry.
Truth. You're talking to Deb.
No, I'm not talking to Deb.
Yeah, you are.
Deb, whose channel is a young woman who had her music? Because I want to hear it.
Oh, it's on my channel.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you guys were I thought you guys were punking me.
No.
Okay, I got it.
It's on my
I'm sorry.
Hey, Cynthia.
Ooh, y'all want to know
Is that
what movie I went
Vonnie?
Huh?
Deb, is that Vonnie?
No, Bonnie Boo Boo hasn't come in yet.
Okay, because I have to apologize to her.
Hey, Stephanie. Bless up, Stephanie. Oh, Cold Pepsi, you love that song? Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs too, y'all.
Deb, what have you been doing the last couple days?
Been putting out some videos. I did a video on the
I've seen some of your stronger videos. Yeah.
Yeah, the defeminization of our men.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped
I
that
love
one.
the videos you put out. You're amazing.
Thank you. I put that one out. I put the opioid addiction one out. The Black History one out. The live that I did the other night, and then the one that I did this morning.
Well, what have you been doing besides YouTube? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, what have I done besides YouTube?
Yeah.
Nothing really. I was just basically helping my son pack his stuff up, making sure he has, because he has ADHD. So I had to make sure that he had everything that he was supposed to get. Huh?
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard for you because he's moving into your nephew's apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. Yeah. But sorry, go on.
Yeah. So Moni in the Midville.
Yeah.
You haven't gone back to the Blair Witch forest, have you?
Oh, heck no. I have not gone back there, honey.
I told you to stay out of them Blair Witch woods.
I had a nightmare and everything.
I was over here dying. You're like, oh, hell no.
Wait, may I ask you a question, please?
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys have been busy all weekend. Did you guys see what happened last night? Anybody?
No. What I did, I went into, I think, World, but I didn't stay.
Right.
I didn't like the direction, and I didn't want to deal with that. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be a part. I'm listening to Uncle Finn. I'm not dressing out.
Right. I actually had to stop at one point when I went from World to G's, but I told G about it. I gave him a private message. But everybody who they thought was an enemy, they gave out their addresses. I was like, whoa, I'm not about that. That's just too much for me. Yeah. They gave out like 4 people's addresses yesterday. They're like, and they were all wrenches. Wrenches of G. They're like, Finesse, who are you? And then she was just explaining herself. And they're like, yeah, well, you're blah, blah, blah. They'd give the address out and the phone number. And then Melissa, who are you, Melissa? And it was bad. It was bad. It was something that we would never expect to see. So that's all I have to say about that. That's why I want to know if any of you ladies seen it. I just want to know.
Not really. And then when I was in your live today, everybody please subscribe to Moni Madness while you're here. Subscribe to Alicia Loving Life. subscribe to Moaning Madness. Who else has channels, y'all? Y'all be forgetting.
True Seeker knows.
I said True Seeker knows.
No, you didn't.
No, subscribe to True Seeker knows. Y'all know True Seeker has no filter. So when you go in there,
there's actually no point. I'm like not monetized or anything, and I'm never going to monetize. I just need a vent.
be ready for what y'all gonna hear from True Seeker.
Yes, I'm sorry. I have no filter, guys. No filter.
Y'all think
Dad, I got in trouble while you were gone.
How you get in trouble?
Deb, listen. So I hear people were telling me, hey, people are emailing me going, I swear, people know my weakness, right? Mm-hmm. So they go watch Chosen King, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't watch this shit. They're like, no, go watch this one. So I go watch, and it's him demolishing the 65-year-old woman who was like a day one fan of his and is a Patreon of his that gives him $20 a month, right? She says it. And they just demolish her, and they like, you look like Barbara. Are you Barbara? Are you this? Are you that? You're fat. Put your robe back on. Look at your face. You're ugly. It was horrible. I was sitting here.
You know what? Someone did send me that, and I did watch it, and I did do a video. I did do a video on that.
My iPad across the room. My husband had to catch it, so he did save it. But I was like literally so mad. The one thing I hate that everybody knows about me, people that really know me, know I hate bullying. And I hate like people like gang up on people. I don't do that. I don't do that. I hate it with a passion. It's a trigger for me. So yeah, then I went on Huggy's panel and brought it up. And yeah, that didn't go well. That just did not go well. But that was my fault. That was my fault.
You know,
because I got really sensitive about everything, and they're like, people in the chat are talking. They're like, who cares about like Chosen King and all that stuff? I'm like, I don't care. Do you guys not get they're disrespecting older woman? And she was really like, I watched her on live, and I seen her face change and change, and she's trying to be cool. She was a day one of actually Chosen, because I've seen her yell at G's channel, Fed's channel, like multiple channels. This woman was a day one. Whatever.
Okay, Tamia, check your email, sweetie. I sent you an invite, and you just click the link, and then you should come right up on the panel. Yeah.
Hey, Deb, what do you think about? What do you think about the bombshell stuff that happened last night?
I don't know, because I haven't heard it. So I'm,
girl.
What I'm gonna have to do.
Apparently,
it's basically what I'm gonna do. Truth is, I'm no longer going to like even address.
No one listened to you. No one listened to you, girl. No one listened to you.
I know. I tried to tell everybody, but you know what? It is what it is. I don't even care about it anymore. I'm gonna watch it just so that I can know what's going on. But as far as me talking about it, I'm not even doing it. Because you know what happens, True? It's like, this is how things happen. And then we're gonna go into some fun shit.
Do not speak on it. But let me speak on it.
But this is how it happens. It's like you have people that are listening into our live, right? And then they're gonna say, ooh, somebody on Deb's panel was saying this about somebody, and instead of going and listening to the live themselves, they're gonna go and run and twist what everybody is saying.
You're right.
Fall back into their bullshit. And we here, this family, we ain't dealing with that shit today. No more.
But let me just tell you, this weekend I heard a lot of Deb was right this weekend. Just saying.
Who's calling?
Huh?
Somebody's calling. Hold on. Oh, that was Tamia. Hey, Moni.
Yes.
How do we get Tamia to go into our chat? Because she's in a separate chat.
Okay, I can add her to the Hangout group, and she can explain in there. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Deb, is that Boney?
Yes, Moni.
That's who I need to apologize to. I have a whole video apologizing to her.
To Moni?
No, Boney.
No, I'm Moni.
Oh, Bonnie. Hey, Monique. How are you, Monique? How are you doing?
Okay, email.
I feel so sorry for you, Blondie. I know how you feel. That oral stuff is ugh.
You know what I was asking them too, Deb? So I was asking them, everyone's going crazy with this, whatever, chosen tampon and all this crap, and threatening everybody in his little blob, aka Rob, whatever. But does everybody forget that Marco said he was Granny Greenscreen's mom? Does everybody forget that? Like, is that not like nobody cares anymore?
No, I don't think anybody cares anymore. There it is. Did you see Tamia's?
We're just gonna pretend that never happened.
You know what I think?
I mean, like
everybody is. How Moni?
I mean, I was telling Tristic, I mean, that's what they do. They lie. Like, it's just a repetitive cycle with them.
You're absolutely right, girl. Yep.
And it's like you'll drive yourself crazy trying to deal with them idiots.
But Monique, don't you feel that's like weird that nobody's focusing on how Marco's supposed to be her son? And now he's the one chasing after her?
Hi, Simply Made.
You're asking me?
Yes, Monique.
Honestly, I mean, no, because they're just full of shit. And I wouldn't, they want attention. That's what they want, and we're not going to give it to them.
Right.
Tamia, there should be like a little camera icon. Just click that camera icon, and it should bring you right on the panel.
Did you just say Simply Made too?
Oh,
I love her.
It's in the chat.
Simply Made and Simply Beautiful. Simply Made, come on the panel. Love her.
Simply Beautiful usually comes in.
Okay, and Simply Made, just as beautiful. Simply Made, get on the panel, girl. It's Truth Seeker knows. Love your bum. Just said.
Yeah, I concur what Monique said. Truth. They do that shit.
Monique is 100% right.
They know that they know that we're going to address that shit. So from now on, let's not even address it.
So Monique, another question. I'm sorry, it's just from like follower to follower.
Oh, my name is Shiz.
Her name's Moni.
My full name is Imani, but
Imani? Oh my god! I'm so sorry. Imani?
Call her Moni.
But you can call me Moni though. Moni, whichever one.
No, wait. Say your name like fully again.
Imani.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh god, that's a sexy name. I like that. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what do you think about how do you think this is going to end? This is crazy. I would love to hear your opinion.
Honestly, I think it's going to end and him just what he's going to do is he's going to keep continuing to make up so much stuff. He's going to be his own downfall. And he's going to expose himself.
When you say him, you mean chosen tampon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be his own downfall. So, I mean, like,
That's what I mean. Like I can't get the end game for them. Like when you really think about it, it's like, what's the end game? What are you guys reaching for? I just don't get it. But I think he needs.
They're just reaching for a bigger bag.
Right.
That's true. And I honestly don't think he'll end it like that. I don't think he'll end it like that because he needs more bags. He's like on scam 1000 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what he's going to do is like, oh, the next dead kid is related to Teresa. Teresa killed that kid and blah, blah. Like, I really think he's going to go crazy with it. I really do.
Hope he does. Is Yellow? Hey, Yellow Rose.
That's what he's going to do. And it's sad because these poor women, these older church women, I don't know what's wrong with them. They'll be like, praise Jesus. And they're all about him.
Yeah. I think, you know what, I think that I think that we're all just basically tired of his bullshit. And you know, the only way that we can do and keep our sanity and keep what our channels are about is to, you know, let him do him. If he doesn't, you know, say anything out of pocket to us or anybody or any one of us, then I don't give a fuck.
Stronger every day. I think you missed it. I got my life was threatened by them.
Who?
I think you missed it.
Whose life?
Mine.
Hello?
Whose life?
Yes. Sorry,
Thank you,
guys.
Money. I appreciate it, baby.
Oh, no problem.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm trying to get you. Darn it. Where is my thing? I am blind as
so yeah, Dab, I was trying to tell you, my life was threatened this week.
Yours was?
Yes.
By them?
So again, email. And it's signed by Chosen, Marco, and Rob. I laughed so hard. I laughed so hard.
Shame.
Yeah, that's a joke. You know it's a joke.
Right.
That's what you have to do.
No.
You have to, you know what? You have to, what's that song? What the hell is that song I'm trying to think of? I got a song in here. Hold on. I'm sending an invite. Hold on.
No, I'll get the
okay,
song.
Monique. I sent you yours, sweetie. What's that song, y'all? Damn it. Give me a second.
Honestly, Deb. So they did it. I said I was going to post it up as a poster. And they were like, that's your first warning. We actually don't do written warnings. So you got a written warning. Now you're doing a physical warning. Like, come get it. Come get it. And they know exactly where I live now. I'm like, come get it. I don't care. Come get it.
Yeah, it's true. Just
and
what's
honestly,
the song? Oh, here it is. What is it? Fucking girl.
Deb, and you know, I'm like a nobody with Kanika Jenkins stuff. I'm like a nobody. I'm a nobody.
Well,
all I do is support you.
Anybody that's going to say something that they feel is going to threaten their little thing that they're going on, they're going to say something. So give them that.
Right. And honestly, my brother-in-law is a mayor. He's the mayor of where I live. And also, like, the biggest attorney. So it's kind of like, yeah, come get me. I can basically shoot you in your face and get away with it. So come get me. I don't care. So Rob, yeah, they were like yelling at me in my emails. And it was kind of funny, but it was like really threatening. They said where my husband's job was, everything like that. I said, come get it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, don't give a shit. That's all it is. Fuck them.
Well, in the name, in the words of somebody else, they crisis gangster.
How many times did they threaten me? For real.
Right.
And do I give two shits? No.
I told them they're too broke to come to Rhode Island. I'm like, you're too broke,
Okay, Monique,
dude.
I'm gonna send it to you again, Monique. Give me a minute.
Oh.
Hey, Tamia.
Hi, Deb. Did I do that? Money was trying to help me out, and did she get bumped trying to help me?
She's still her.
Oh no, I went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I'm
She's still
here.
here.
There we go. Good.
All
Welcome
righty.
to the panel, pretty lady.
Well, thank
Love
you,
you,
pretty
ladies.
ladies. It's a
Look at this
pleasure to be
panel.
here.
This panel's
I'm so
amazing.
glad you're up here on the panel, pretty lady.
Did
Thank you for
anybody on the
having me.
panel? Can I ask? Please?
What?
Please.
Ask.
Let the white little girl ask. Did you guys see G's panel last night?
No, I was over my old boyfriend's house from back in 1986. I drunk all this Crown Royal and I kind of acted up, so I missed
Crown
that.
Royal.
I see your picture up there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
that's
drink.
my thing, girl.
I won't get another
Yeah,
invite back to his house, but no, I missed it.
yeah, there was a lot of drama. We missed a
Really
lot
now?
of drama.
Wow.
Anybody
Well,
else catch it?
Hey, at least
Anybody else on the panel catch it?
at least I can say, y'all,
No, I didn't.
that I was not really part of the fucking drama. At least not really. At least it wasn't centered around me.
Right.
Deb, I know they need to stay up off of you because all that bullshit is so it was bullshit.
Oh, can I give you guys the tea on it? Can I please gossip like a white chick on crack? Please.
What? What white chick?
Please.
Hi,
Let
baby.
me gossip like a white chick on crack. Let me spill the tea.
Hello.
Okay, listen.
Hey.
So,
Hello,
Hi.
this is Monique. How you doing?
Hi, baby. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm good.
Look, I just want to give. First of all, I'm glad to see you back. I haven't seen you in some time now,
Oh, thank you.
so I'm glad to see you got through all of that and came back. But one of my main concerns right now is how we probably a couple of weeks ago we all spoke about trying to, wrap things up and, get rid of the negativity and stop
Yeah.
all the crazy stuff that was going on. And the one thing I realize that, just like people who come to your channel, they have a connection to you. They care about you, they love you, and I love you too, so that's understandable. But we have to make a real conscious effort not to air out dirty laundry. If you have a problem with something somebody said about someone, don't get on YouTube and do it. Send them an email, let them know what happened. Or sometimes it's even better not to even carry a bone back because that's something that's constantly happening. We have to start carrying bones back to people.
Excuse me, Queen. That's very respectable. But when 4 out of all the channels we respect have been showing it, we can't say we can't talk about it. You know what I mean?
Okay, even though I hear what you're saying, but even though all those channels have been doing those things, what's most important? True Speaker knows.
Yes.
Even though all those channels have been doing those things, what's most important is what you do on your own. And what you bring to other channels. There are some things that some people may say about Deb that Deb doesn't even necessarily need to hear. Why bring it to her? Why agitate her with that? We have to be grown enough and adult enough to make decisions to say, you know what? They didn't say they were going to kill her. They didn't say they were going to hurt her. They didn't say they were looking for a family. They didn't say they were looking for her. You have to level those things out and figure out what needs to be carried back because they depend on us doing this. If you're having problems, hold on for a minute, baby. They depend on people taking things back from channel to channel and telling this person, that person. You know what that causes? That causes views, that causes controversy.
I agree.
If you have a problem, that's just like when you were on Huggy's channel the other night, the situation that happened with you all. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what that was.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not trying to go into that because you know what that was. I heard some. You know better than I do. That was your situation. But that's where it happened and that's where it stays.
Yeah. No,
that's where it should stay. It does not belong on, hold on, baby. It does not belong on everybody's channel. What happened between you and him? See, the adult thing to do is to fix it there and let it go. Once you talked about everything, you resolved it, it shouldn't go anywhere else. Deb is her own person. Nobody should. I'm not going to come to Deb's channel tonight and tell her, well, such and such said this, such. Why should I destroy her day telling her crap about people that don't even value her anyway? That's not what a real woman does. That's not what a real woman does. That's not what a real man does.
That's true.
Absolutely right.
That's not how you handle stuff. If you love somebody, you stand with them in their truth. That's what you do. That means that if I call Deb and I say, Deb, this dude called me a fat girl, but he didn't really call me that, but I want you to tell everybody that you heard him call me a fat girl. Deb should say, you know what, Monique, I love you, but I didn't hear that, and we're not going to do that. You're going to stand in your truth, or we're not going to stand together at all.
True that, Monique.
See, that's what somebody who loves you and cares about you really does. A person who loves you and cares about you is not going to continuously bring controversy into your life, especially over little petty stuff. This is YouTube. When Deb hangs up the phone tonight, that's her real life. Why would you add that garbage to her real life? She doesn't need that.
I have to tell you, Monique, I have to tell you, I respect you so much. What you just said is just, I know it was like baby steps, like what you're like teaching us, and that just made me like, just blew me away. You're absolutely right. Monique, you're amazing. Sorry. Squad.
How old are you, Truth Seeker?
I'm 39.
How old are you?
39.
Okay, you're 39, I'm 46. It's not baby steps. It's just a decision. Either you do or you don't. You have to, anybody has to consciously make a decision as to what they're going to take back to this woman and what is worth her time. And let me be the first one to tell you, unless somebody say they're going to kill her family or her, it's not worth her time. Don't take it back to her because you say you love her, and I'm talking in general, I'm just using you. You say you love her, but you're willing to cause her all this extra strife and all this extra aggravation just because you heard it. Some things are not worth telling. Some things are not worth repeating. Because see, if I love you, I'm going to love you all the way, but I'm going to protect you from the core. First of all, if I'm on somebody's channel and they say something about Deb, I'm going to correct you right then and there. I don't need to take it back to her. Because I already fixed it.
I have. Many people know I have, and I've never brought it back.
Once you correct it, then that's it. It's no more. You don't carry that stuff back to them. And sometimes, some situations, it's even better for us to hand it through email.
Right.
We don't even say it live. I mean, we do absolutely nothing to protect each other. And we wonder why we're being attacked.
Right.
If you put her business out there, you open the playing field. It's like handing somebody a loaded gun. You hand them a gun and it's full of ammunition. And you give them, once you do that, you give them in the shower, just keep shooting at her and shooting at her and shooting at her. But somebody you love and you care about, you never hand them that gun. You finish it. It's done right then and there. And that way, Deb is safe. Whatever you know, you know. But you ain't got to worry about her sitting nowhere crying or feeling like people don't care about her or feeling like people don't love her. And if somebody come back there and say, well, Deb, such and such said this, and she'll be like, well, who protected me? Well, Truth Seeker protected you. And Deb will sit back and think, you know what? She didn't bring it to me. She handled it and it's done. And she probably won't even ask you about it. And that's how people have to handle stuff across the board. If we want all this gossiping and all this craziness to stop, we have to stop it. It starts with your mouth. The Bible tells you that the tongue, your tongue can start fires. Tongue start wars. Half of the wars in this country came from people running their mouth. And you can't even talk without a tongue.
I was a catechism teacher for many years, so you're right. I'm sorry, I'm crying because you're like,
don't cry. Don't cry. Don't nobody want you to cry. Because this is this is not all the way directed at you. What I'm saying is, if you love Deb, protect her full-heartedly.
You're touching me right now. That's all. That you're just touching me right
tears.
now. It's not.
Stop crying.
I'm sorry, but you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
The only thing I'm saying, and I don't want you crying, but the only thing I'm saying, if you love somebody, you protect them from the top of their head to the sole of their feet.
Right.
And that comes with everything. You know, yes. And that's also a part of staying armored up in your Bible or whatever you believe in. If you stay armored up, it's a lot easier. And that's just like, we expect too much from each other as human beings, when God himself tells you not to trust man. And that means or woman. Because what happens when you do that is you get hurt worse. If you would put all of your faith and your trust and your love in God or whatever you believe in, I guarantee you would get hurt a lot less. Because the minute you start believing in human beings, that's when it gets ugly. Does that mean it's not people you can trust? No, it doesn't. There are people you can trust. Most of the time, it's our husbands, our children, our families. But when you protect people, you protect them from everything, baby. You can't carry bones and feel like you're protecting somebody. That's not how that works.
Right. You're absolutely right. No, and I'm the type of person, like, if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. If you're right, I'll say you're right.
What you saying you wrong is cool, but, and I'm not saying you're wrong per se, because trust me, every single one of us is taking this walk I'm talking about. It's a part of growth. No, but when you say you're wrong, you have to clean up what's wrong. You can't just say you're sorry and then do the same thing again and again and again, because it doesn't heal anything.
You don't know that about me. I will not do that. He's like, you don't know me, so
I don't have to know you. I know me. I'm a human.
That, because I don't. I'm very religious, and I really try to correct myself. So please don't say that.
Well, see, first of all, I'm not fussing at you, and I'm not fussing at anybody. But people constantly say, you don't know me. First and foremost, we know each other. And human nature pretty much sings the same song no matter what body it's in. We all embody the same mistakes and the same difficulties, sometimes the same likes, sometimes the same dislikes. And if we would find more commonality in each other as human beings, we could help each other make it through. But people always want to say, oh, I'm better than you. I'm better than him. Nobody's better than anybody. Because let me tell you something, on Judgment Day, it's not going to matter what you look like.
Right.
That's what I mean. Thank you. That's what I mean.
We all have to work on ourselves. And if it's something, I'm sure Stronger Every Day, if it's some things, she knows you more than I do. I'm sure if it's some things that you need to work on, she'll be willing to help you. But I don't see a whole lot of fault in you. The only thing that I do see is that you are extremely protective. But in protecting people, if you don't protect yourself, you're not helping them.
Yeah. I lost my father when I was for brain aneurysm when I was 11 years old. And I had to raise all the children in my family. So I have that kind of assholeness to me.
You know what? I'm going to sound like a butthole, but you have to figure out how to let that go.
Right.
You have to. It's not easy, but you have to. Because if you don't, everybody has luggage. And that means everybody has things that they've inherited from their childhood and on up. You have to figure, and Stronger Every Day works on that stuff all the time. Women going through stuff. So you on the right channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just got to channel into how she can help you.
I just, I don't mean to insult anybody.
Stop crying. Stop crying. I never said you insulted anybody. But one thing, I'm a straight shooter. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm not gonna say nothing.
That's my guilt. I know you didn't say that. It's just my guilt of judging anybody.
We all judge each other.
We all do that.
We all do that.
We all do it.
Ain't nobody's hands clean on judging nobody. Even if you look at somebody and say, damn, why they got a hole in their shoe? Why you worrying about the hole in their shoe? They ain't got nothing to do with you. If you're not going to buy them a new pair of sneakers, then I'm going to need you to keep moving with that thought. But we live in a world that everything is judgmental. You know, just like I say, it's a lot. I tell a lot of people, and people have different beliefs. You know, if you want to be a groupie for somebody, be a groupie for Jesus. That's what you can do. Well, whoever it is you love, I don't knock nobody. Do whatever you got to do. Figure out, get in where you fit in, basically.
Like, I don't want to fit in anywhere but with Jesus. So
baby, you do want to fit. If you didn't want to, let me tell you something. God forgive me. Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be straight with this. You do want to fit in. I want to fit in. And I'm going to tell you why you want to fit in. Because you're on this woman's channel. And you're so happy to hear her. Hell, I'm happy to hear. I'm glad she's back. You do want to fit in somewhere. You do want somebody to love you. We all want to fit in somewhere. That's why we're here. You do. It's okay. It's okay if you want to fit in. If I can hug you, I will, but I can't do that. We can't hug through phones. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody want to fit in somewhere. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't think that's it, but
it is. Contrary to your popular belief, it is. Mm-hmm. Take some time and think about it on your own. You know, don't feel like you have to have an answer. You know, I'm not questioning you, but take some time and think about it. You spoke about some of the things that happened in your life. Trust me when I tell you, you want to fit in. We all do. People always say, I don't care if nobody love me. I don't care. That's the biggest lie I ever heard in my life.
No,
everybody want to be loved. Everybody want to fit in.
Yeah, you're right.
And anybody that tell you that, you might want to watch them because there's no truth in that.
That's right.
So we all want to fit in.
I fucking hate humans.
What'd you say?
I'm sorry.
Would you stop crying? Stop crying. Stop crying.
No, you hit my soul, man. How do you do that? You hit my soul and make me stop crying.
True.
I want you to stop crying. Get yourself together.
Yeah, it's
because that was minor. Look at all the things that are going on in the world today. Yeah. Us talking on this YouTube channel, being honest with each other, ain't nothing compared to what's about to come. And there's a lot of people that are still asleep. That's what we need to be focused on, waking people up. Mm-hmm. It's people that sleep. Mm-hmm. You know what the Bible tells you? The Bible talks about some of these things that are happening, but it doesn't talk about them the same way we talk about them, like all these UN troops and stuff. The Bible tells you that men are going to see things that basically make their heart stop. They're going to drop dead from seeing things in disbelief. And we have the power to tell people stuff so that doesn't happen, to try to help them wake up. I was asleep. Yeah, forgive me. What's his name? Chosy Boots. I'm sorry. I started on his channel. And then it started going left. So I went on about my business. But the one thing I can say, I thank God for pointing me in every direction he's pointing me in, because it's woken me up. I wouldn't have known, man. I was asleep. I was so asleep. If you want to focus on something, put all your passion and energy into it. And that's anybody who's hearing me. Focus on waking people up, because they really need it. People believe that the world that they see around them today is exactly what it is, when we know it's a fabrication. That's not what it is. It's stuff happening all around us all the time. And all these little arguments and stuff we have on YouTube, they're using that to keep us from getting to our purpose.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube.
I wish I could pop you. Stop crying.
I'm so sorry. I am actually gonna get off this because
if you're gonna get off of it and you're gonna keep crying, it's not helping you and it's not helping them, because everybody gonna be worried about you when you hang up. So get yourself together before you get off the phone.
Good. I'm a strong woman. Trust me. I've been through so much.
Girl, you need a hug. You need a hug.
I'm good.
Is there somebody there that can hug you? Is there somebody in your house that can hug you?
No, I'm good. Listen, I'm good.
Well, hug yourself. Do something. You about to make me cry.
I'm hugging you right now, Truth.
Yeah, you need a hug, boo-boo. You need to get Stronger Out Loud's number, and you need to talk to her on a level where it's just you and her, because you got some other things that you're dealing with that you're not allowing to come to the surface. You cover things up. with what you say or, who you're protecting or whatever, but you're not protecting truth. And that's not going to help you, baby doll. It's not. Go tell the neighbor to give you a hug or something. Damn. Got me about to cry.
And the one thing, Truth, that I love so much about you is you love hard. You really love hard. And that's the one thing that I respect and love about you. The fact that you do go in for me. And I will go in for you and everybody else. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you see me
but you know what, Deb? You know what, Deb? Not to cut you off, baby. Not to cut you off. This is the thing. You love her. You will go in for her. But I've heard her on a couple of different rooms before, and you're the only one that will go in for her like that. And that's where it gets scary.
Right.
Because she's fighting all these battles for all these different people, and nobody ain't fighting for her. And that's when you have to step back and really think about what's happening. Because it's okay to love hard. But loving hard is dangerous, just like hating hard is dangerous.
Right.
You have to figure out, first and foremost, I don't know. I'll tell anybody, I don't know what anybody's religion is. But I believe in God. That's my religion. And the one thing I know right now, if I don't know nothing else, God tells you to stay armored up. And that means in his word, because God's word is alive and living. I stay armored up in the Bible. That way, can't anybody just tell me anything. Can't just anybody penetrate me.
Right.
Because I have another form of cover. And we all have to do that. Because people will hurt you. Strong every day. I'm looking right at your picture. And I've seen you cry. And I've seen you go through some things. You know people will hurt you. People will destroy you if you let them. Yeah. And that gives you, that's one of the reasons why you hold so much compassion for her. Because you know what that feels like. I ask you, woman to woman, I don't know her like you do. Take your sister aside off this chat at a different time and talk to her. Because she needs that guidance. Because just like I said, she's looking for somewhere to fit in just like all of us. Right. And if she has no arms to walk into in the midst of this, she's going to crash and burn. And that's what the devil is busy. And he will tear you up with whatever he can use, be it YouTube, be it the television, the people on your job. It's bad things around you all the time waiting to tear you to pieces. All they want is for you to open the door, just crack it a little bit to let them in. In the state that she's in right now, it could be a real big messed up person that could step in like they really love her and don't care, mess her up. So, I encourage you to take her aside and, talk to her. It seems like you know her better than all of us, but talk to her off of YouTube. Talk to her on the phone. Call each other and check up on each other. Because, see, that's another thing. I think we all probably have people we talk to offline. But we don't do enough of that. We don't encourage each other enough off of this thing. If they close the internet down right now and you could never look at nothing that was on your YouTube page anymore, how many people would you be able to call? How many people are logged in your phone?
Maybe a couple.
Yeah, but you give the majority of those people love when you're up there all the time. When actually a lot of people need love off of live, off of the YouTube, off of the internet.
Right.
That's the good part about it. We can connect and love each other. We should be trying to tell each other how to build things to survive in the wilderness. Tell each other how to store food. Tell each other how to love each other. That same neighbor, people don't think about this, but that same neighbor that you got next door to you, that you talk trash to, y'all can't stand each other. Y'all might need each other. Y'all might need each other when the lights go out. She hung up, Lord Jesus.
Did she leave?
Yes, she did.
Okay. Please
contact her and make sure she's okay.
Yeah,
because that wasn't all directed at her. This is on a norm because this is happening everywhere. You know, you hear everybody talking about they want to create positivity and all this stuff, and that's not what's happening. You know, positivity only lasts about 5 minutes and it's over.
Right.
And that's not good. What are we showing each other if we don't make it last? What are we showing each other? We don't try to make a valiant effort to make this all go through. Because all these different things, just like the situation is happening with people threatening people and all the different crazy things they doing.
Right.
You know they waiting for a YouTube murder so they can snatch everything. I bet you won't have to research that. That's going to be all over the news.
Right.
You won't have to research that. You won't have to look for information. They're going to have every drop of information.
Yeah.
These are the things they're trying to push us into doing, as well as divide us. They don't want, just like when Kanika Jenkins case, we all came together. I mean, I felt so inspired when that happened. We all came together. And then what did they do? They gradually broke us apart. They gradually broke us down. Then we were divided all over again. We can't divide.
Right.
We can't do this. And I don't care whether you white, black, blue, or green. If people do not understand that we need to find out how to stick together right now, we're really in trouble.
Yeah.
They're saying that America is going to be like a third world country before it's all said and done. We should be trying to teach each other how to survive. Nothing else.
Right.
Don't.
And that's what I was talking about earlier when I went live about those of us who create content of the positive things. Like when I did a video on the FEMA camps, when I did a video about the UN having boots on the ground in Chicago. You know, the Black Brothers and Sisters poems that I put out. All that positive stuff that we put out.
Yep.
Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to hear it. But if you put out that negative bullshit,
man loves a lie.
And they're fighting and everything, it hits.
You're right.
And that's the sad part about it, because especially with us being melanated Black people, we're seeing enough of that shit on TV.
Right.
True.
A lot of people are moving away from TV. And now, what are we doing?
Nothing.
Where are these people going to go to get unfiltered, true, raw emotion from a situation that people are dealing with every single day, but they're not interested in that.
Right.
So we have to keep pushing and try to keep getting that message out. And like I said, I'm not going to reach everybody with every positive video that I put out there.
Right.
As long as I'm reaching 2 or 3 people, I'm always care about the other ones that I'm not reaching. But you got to think, where are you going to be? What side are you going to be on when these people come and do what it is that they're trying to do? They're trying to keep us away from success. They're trying to keep us in the shadows and the sunken place.
But Deb, that's what makes
your
you
connection is messing up.
Well,
because
I think
the other day, I was like, every Chosen King video I have, y'all, because y'all all know that was my fucking agenda. Because I knew from the very beginning he was going to be a thorn in everybody's side. Everybody before I came on YouTube and actually started this channel, I already saw where things were going. I saw him for who he was, and I was able to wake up. It was a rude awakening how I woke up. But I woke up. I wasn't in no fall. I was following him because in the beginning, I think everybody can agree, he was on some real stuff in the beginning. Then it all went left with all this attacking, with all this paranoia, going off on his wrenches, going off on people in the live chat, having people turn against each other. It started there. It started with him. It's not going to end with him. It's going to be with us, constantly not focusing on the bullshit that he is doing anymore.
Well, Deb, you know the difference between him and us. You know the difference. You know the difference between him and a lot of YouTubers. The difference between Chosen was that in the beginning, me being a Christian, I'm not going to say I'm holier than thou. I'm not going to say I'll make mistakes. I'm not perfect. As long as you're in flesh, you will sin. It is what it is. But when I first started listening to him and hearing him, I truly believed in him for probably about the first, not in him and in the purpose. Let me take that back. Not in him, in the purpose. But as time went on and some of those things started going left, you know, I walked away because I had to walk away. Like the young lady that truth seeker knows was talking about, the older lady, he was cussing her out and all this stuff. And my thing was this: I said, look, I said, I kind of feel sorry for her, but in a lot of ways I don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because she said that lady was there from day one. Okay, you've been there from day one. Here we are today. We've all seen it evolve, whether we were on his channel or not. We've seen him evolve from good to whatever he is now. She saw the same things we saw. Why was it okay for him to be a jerk and mistreat people until it came to you?
Right.
That's where my problem comes in. If you're going to make a person stand in their truth that you say you care about, you make them stand in their truth all the time. It's not, they don't stand in your truth just because it benefits you that day. They have to stand in their truth all the time. So what she received from him and all of those people was what she saw them do to other people. But now you hurt.
Right.
Now everybody's supposed to feel like, oh, this poor old lady. No, I'm sorry. I said it before and I said it again. That was a lesson that she had to learn. She had to get stung. Because, and that's the way, because I'm quite sure the way God deals with you, which is some of the way we deal with our children if we're mothers, you know what you need to do to make your child learn. And you realize that sometimes your method of discipline has to be stricter because they didn't hear you the first time. God is the same way. I'm quite sure there were several different warnings that God gave her to say, look, get away from this situation. It's not good for you. And she refused to hear it. So God had to go to the utmost and just make her get embarrassed all over social media for her to absorb that this dude didn't mean her no well. I'm not trying to make God do that to me.
Right.
Amen to that.
I got enough stuff to talk about to God on Judgment Day about. I'm not trying to add to the list for no reason. And I'm not trying to make him mad at me. Just like when you were growing up, your mama got mad. If she tore your butt up one time, the next time was way worse. It's the same thing with God. If you make him feel like he got to shake you, you're going to be shook.
And she was shook.
She was shook. And that's essentially what happened to her. Now the question is, are you going to go back? Or are you going to walk away? Right. I hope she walk away, because the next time God decides to shake her, it ain't going to be good.
It's not going to be good. And I'm hoping, like you just said, I think all of us is hoping that she walks away. But when you think about it and when you go back and look at it,
I want her to run.
She will.
Yeah.
I don't think she will. Because she was trying. Like I was saying in the live today, the reason why there are so many women that I'm going to say it, following him. It's not being subscribed to him. It's not supporting him. It's following him.
Yep.
And these women, from the ones that now feel that they have this so-called empowerment, and the fact that he allowed them, and I'm putting in quotes, allowed these grown women to start a YouTube page, mind you, paying him $25 a freaking month in order to do it. They have this sixth sense that they now are empowered. Now they have power. Now they feel validated because their king, their master, has given them the key.
Don't say that. Oh.
That's how I look at it.
No, she right.
No, I know she's right. I'm saying don't call him king and they master, because he ain't shit.
Their king.
Yeah.
He's their king. He's the
He don't deserve no kind of title in my book, and I don't even know that motherfucker.
Let me tell you. Deb, let me tell you something real quick. A very powerful sister in Christ did this to me last night. Her name is Faith Robinson, and she said to me, she said, whatever you worship is your God. If it's your cell phone, if it's your house, if it's your car, if you pay more attention to your cell phone, your house, your car, or anything that's material, that's your God. See, the unfortunate part is because she paid attention to Chosen so much, Chosen was her God.
Yep.
And he crushed her. Just like it crushed you if your cell phone don't work. It crushed you if your Wi-Fi go down. It crushed you if your car stop working.
Mm-hmm. And
you
that's
have
what
to
they're
put in
going to
those
have
terms.
to. They're going to have to answer to that.
Yeah.
No matter how far, how long it's going to take them to wake up,
Yep.
get that sunken place.
And he got an answer too.
Yes, he do.
Yes,
he do.
He got an answer too for every soul that he turned the other way. For every soul that he felt garbage. For every soul he said in the blood of Christ, Chosen got to pay for that. And I hope he knows.
I don't think
he gonna be charged
I
with
don't
that.
think he do either, Deb. He's so full of himself.
Well, you know what? He always listening to stuff. He always listens to stuff. Let me tell you something, Chosen King. For every soul you turned, for every person you turned the wrong way, you gonna have to answer to God for that. I know he listening, so now he know. And one thing about God, when somebody tell you something, you're held accountable. So I just held him accountable for it. If he didn't know, he gonna know now. Because his name was mentioned, he's gonna listen to this if he's not listening now.
Yep, he's gonna listen. And what and the thing is, if anybody is even aware of the Chosen King videos, a lot of people like, Deb, you just bash and you just hate him so much. I made 2 good videos on him. Not good on him, but trying to help him. Like, do you understand what it is that you're doing? Do you even care what you're doing?
He don't care. It's called evil is a beast. He doesn't care.
Y'all, I'm like, don't y'all see that he doesn't care about you people? He's blatantly lying to you. You know he's lying to you. Just the stuff that he puts out, y'all. Come on. So what do you think he's saying about your followers when you're not online?
They cheat and they sleep.
He doesn't even pay attention to the chat. I showed y'all that. He doesn't even pay attention to the chat when you guys are live. He doesn't give a damn about y'all. He goes on live when he feels like he's losing his grip. He wants to show his face for a brief moment with his little crocodile tears. And I've never seen him cry. Nigga, you ain't cried since you ever do. Every time you want to drop a little video, so that you can pull those women back in with a little sob story about everything that somebody is doing to you. You play the victim so freaking well. You play the victim, you need an award for how you play the victim. And then what do? I can't go live. My channel's been flagged. I need some money so that I can fix my internet. All this shit. And these women are flocking to you to give them not only their money, but the money from their husbands, the money that these children need to feed themselves, to clothe themselves, to get themselves to school, to get school clothes, to eat lunch. All that money is going to you. And are you taking care of your children with that money? Absolutely not.
Well, you know what's strong every day? Just like God sends people to us to warn us about certain things, to inform you, God has sent people to him. And if he wants to continue to ignore the signs and the symbol, then that's on him. But he has to. I know, first and foremost, I know he knows something about the Bible, whether he just read it or not. I know he knows something. So he is going to be firmly held accountable for his faults. And for anybody that he led to feel any other way. Because see, just like people want to always call people witches, dealing with Bible context, you know what a witch really is? A witch is a person who's manipulative. Be you a man or woman. And they say those are called warlocks. There are some people that their power of manipulation is so great that it's almost like magic. And that's essentially what he has done. He's been able to manipulate these people and get them to trust him. And some of them just can't see the light for a tunnel. They just can't see it. But one thing about it, on Judgment Day, when people try to say, you know what, God, I didn't know, didn't nobody tell me. God gonna tell you about every single person he sent to you to tell you. There will be no excuses. He gonna say, turn from me, I do not know you. And that's scary. That's just gonna like a lot of people call people their friends. Jesus tells you a man is not your friend unless you would die for him.
Right.
So the people that you call your friends, if you wouldn't die for them, that's not your friend. You have people that die for strangers fast and they call people their friends. It's called a selfless act.
Yes.
You know, very few people have that in them, especially they spend so much time, just like all these different psyops, it's their way of desensitizing us. So when things happen, we like, oh, that's fake, and that ain't really happen. When, some fake stuff happening, but it's a whole lot of real stuff happening we not paying no attention to.
Right.
We ain't making no movement trying to make nothing better.
Yeah.
No, all we can do, but I bet you can tell, I bet you some people can tell me when the Jordans going on sale at the mall. You can tell me that. You can tell me about the price of beef down at Safeway. But you can't tell me how to help my people survive. You can't tell me how to make my life better for my family. But you can tell me to go to hell and kiss your ass. You can tell me that.
Right. With the quickness.
I'm sorry.
You know, you have to just flat out sometimes see things for what they are. Yeah. Nothing is unclear as it seems. Everything is right in front of us. And that's the one thing I've learned that woke me up from being on YouTube, coming into YouTube, is that a lot of things I thought that I had to use a lot of mind power to figure out, they were right in front of me. The truth was always there. I just saw past it. Because I wanted to believe what everybody else believed. Because I wanted to fit in.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't need to fit in. Right. I'm going to think the way I think, and you can think the way you think. We'll find out where it gets us at the end. Right. But if I can help people with how I think, and if I don't know something, I'm going to say I don't know. But if I can help somebody with how I think, and it can help them get where they need to be, then that's what I'm trying to do. All that other stuff, all the things about helping keep confusion, this one said that, and that one said this, screw that.
Yeah.
Don't nobody got time for that.
That's right.
What somebody called you and told you somebody else said help you feed your family? Can that help you pay your bills? Can that help you build your legacy? It can't help you with none of that. It's time to get to the get down. All that other crazy stuff, it's got to go out the window. And every person who has a YouTube channel needs to demand that. If somebody come on your channel talking about somebody, guess what? I don't got time for that.
Bye. Yeah. Bye.
This is my topic. You know, if you don't want to add to that, if it's something you really need to say, hey, email me.
Right.
Hit me in the Hangouts. But we're not gonna put that on the channel, because putting that on the channel is taken away from what really needs to be said.
Right.
Right.
You know, I have a YouTube channel. I don't have that many videos, but everything for the most part I say is talking about God. I go straight to the point. I ain't trying to show my face. I don't need nobody focusing on that, because people are too judgmental. Yeah, I'm a fat girl. Right. I gained some weight, but that ain't got nothing to do. Me being a fat girl and you talking about that ain't gonna save you.
Right.
If somebody trying to give you, like my grandmother said, if somebody gives you something, you take what you can of it and throw the rest in the trash. Just like all these people leaving nasty comments and stuff in people's inboxes and stuff. If you don't want to see them, that's why you have the ability to change the channel.
That's right. That's right.
Why waste your energy? You take 10 minutes typing something nasty. You could have took 10 minutes doing something good.
Hello.
Who that? Is that
Hey? How everybody's doing?
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Hi, Strong Everyday.
Hi, Faith Robinson.
You tried to say your name, didn't you? You did. You heard me say your name.
I
Sorry.
actually wanted to say hi to everybody. This is my first time being on Deb channel, and I thank you for allowing me to come up. First of all,
Oh, you're welcome, love.
and second of all, I'll just I've been listening. I listen to you all the time, whether I stay in the chat or not. But I always listen to you. And if I don't get a chance to catch your live, I always go back and listen. And I noticed that you do have a lot of good key points on a lot of things. And to me, I think what's going on towards the YouTube is a lot of distraction.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of distraction is going on, but at the same time, we've been lied to for like 4 or 5 months. You understand what I'm saying? And this Tamika Jenkins case has brought a lot of people together, and we don't know nobody. But if it wasn't for this happening to this 19-year-old girl, that our heart has to been in this in order for us to be where we at right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have been trying to get on people's channel, trying to find out what happened. And even though this was a long process and we really don't know what exactly happened, but we met for a reason. And to me, the government or society, if it's fake, if it's not, or whatever, still all of us was concerned because that was somebody's sister, somebody's, it could have been somebody's niece, it could have been somebody's mother. You understand what I'm saying? So when it all boiled down at the end of the day, our hearts was in this. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what has happened was, to me, I think that this made a turn and it made a lot of the YouTubers go against each other, even though everyone has an opportunity to go to any channel that they feel like they want to go to. Mm-hmm. If you want to subscribe to anyone you feel like you want to subscribe to, then guess what? That was their business. But at the same time, carrying bones and saying this and that about people, that is not right. You understand what I'm saying? So this is our thing. We have a lot of Black strong women on this YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. I'm serious. A very lot of Black strong women, and we have been lied to. We done seen, right now. We ain't been to sleep. We've been worried about it. We've been tossing and turning. But this case have allowed a lot of kids that mothers didn't care about them probably grab hold to them. So sometimes you have to sit back and think about, even though this happened, what did I really get out of this? Right. And what I got out of this, can I go on with my life and help someone else? We have always been in a predicament where somebody needs some help. Deborah, you hear me, Sister Deb?
Yeah.
Somebody needs some help. And this case have brought on a lot of things, a lot of good and a lot of bad. But at the same time, we're human and everybody has feelings. And when somebody put up videos, I don't understand why they're doing all this flagging. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. Don't look at it. But going on, flagging people and have something to say about them and take them through the mud. And then you want to be the FBI trying to find out who she is, what she got going on, what didn't happen, and all that. That's unnecessary stuff. But what we really need to be talking about is positive things like you're talking about, like Yvonne talking about. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? I'm speaking to the women. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we need in our life, because we've been hurt, abused, used, talked about, criticized, and all this other stuff. We don't need it from nobody else.
Say it again.
You understand what I'm saying? So why are we carrying these different bones and baggage? If I don't know Faye Rod, I don't know. I just see. I'm just it's an example. I don't know. I just see in my check. Well, she say hi, but I don't really know nothing about it. You don't have to know anything about anyone in order to speak.
Right. That's right.
It don't pay nothing to speak. It don't pay nothing. If I come in your chat, first of all, I say hey to them and hi everybody, even if I don't know that person. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know why? Because I'm respecting you and also your followers.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So what we fail to realize is we have to go back to our first love and love people. It's people out here that's really, really hurting, going through some abuse, and it's a lot of Kanikas out here. It's a lot of people that lost their kids. It's a lot of people that lost their fathers and their mothers. We got kids going to college. Kids, I heard you say about your son leaving today. See, these are things that we need to be in prayer for. See, because we can't see with it. We only can see with our natural eye. We don't know what the spirit realm is unless we tapping into that third eye. And while you tapping in that third eye, we need to be praying for us. We need to be lifting up these women. We need to be encouraging women. We don't need to be putting them down in no way or fashion. If I don't agree, then guess what? Maybe you need to get something out of it. Sometimes you got to come with a positive atmosphere and a positive mindset in order to receive something. So what you get out of it, somebody else may not get out of it. But what I got out of it was a lot of things. You had a lot of nuggets when you was talking about the black women. And I took that and I was calling every sister that I know. Y'all need to go to listen to her.
She called me.
She's speaking some truth. See, this is what we need to encourage us. When I get out from work 12 hours, I don't want to come home and hear somebody talking about this person and this ranch. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I want to come home to my house, take care of my husband. And after I get through taking care of my husband and taking my bath and relax, I want to go on YouTube to see what can someone do to encourage me where I can encourage somebody else. Right. Or maybe I didn't had a hard day and I need somebody to encourage me. Right. I don't want to get on here and hear what somebody got to say, who mad branches, and I don't want to hear none of that. I want to hear something about the truth. And the other day I was tired. I was like, oh my God, I'm tired. And I had about 20 notifications and I didn't turn none of them on but yours. Because see, people fail to realize is we're looking for something positive. Right. We need that in our life right now. We're going through some things. We got a lot of single mothers out there raising kids all by themselves and not getting a dime. Do you understand what I'm saying? We got a lot of grandmamas that got custody of children because the daughter then ran off for the son then ran off. And she having it hard over there. We got a lot of elderly people don't even have a daughter or a son to come visit her. But they'll come visit her the first of the month. See, it's a lot of things that's going on. People that have been abused, used, fornicated, and all this stuff. This is a real world that we're dealing with. Yeah. So our mindset has to be set where what can I do today to encourage or help somebody? It's anointed and appointed.
Miss Faith, hold on for a minute. Deb, what that essentially means, if you didn't get it, that next time we turn on the TV, you better be there. Right. That's what that means. We need to see. We need our notifications. I'm gonna need you to, whatever it is, shake it off, because I'm gonna need to see a notification from you every single day. That might seem selfish, but so what? I said it.
Hey,
but that's being real. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I do. And on my part, even though I've said this again, and I have new people coming into the chat and new people on the panel, and I lost subscribers from all the crap that happened the week and a half ago, and it showed me the real. You know what I'm saying? It showed me the people that were really into what I was trying to do and what I am doing with this channel.
God had to pop you. That's what happened.
Yeah, and it showed me that people can't deal with someone as real as I am.
And see what you know what this called, Miss Deb? I'm gonna tell you what this called, Miss Deb. Hold on, Monique. I'm gonna tell you what this called. See, the thing about it is, when we look in the mirror, I got to tell you this. When we look in the mirror, we see us. And a lot of times we like, what? Dressing up. See, you ain't dressing up. It is what it is with you. See, a lot of times when we go in the mirror, we put on our lipstick, we put on our eyeshadows, if it's a wig, whatever. We don't dress up to makeup. A lot of people would need to remove their mask off their face and see the real them. See, if you remove your mask off your face and see the real you, then maybe it's you and it's been you all along. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you remove your mask and see the real you and deal with you, then you'll be able to deal with somebody else. Exactly. See, people don't want to remove their mask. They want to make like all this long hair and all these nails and all this type of stuff. And this is the way I look, but how you really look in the inside. See what I'm saying? So sometimes when you give it to them, you give it to them with truth. You ain't got to worry about the subscribers you lost. Then guess what? You'll get some more. You understand what I'm saying? Wherever you going, see, a lot of people ain't going to be able to go with you.
That's right.
But where you going, a lot of people ain't going to be able to go with you.
What was so bad about it was the way it happened. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people were like, why don't you just ignore that? Let it fucking go. And had it not been slandering and defaming my name and my character, which is what my channel is about, then I am going to do what is best for me, my subscribers, and my channel. And if you can't understand that, or if that is something that you just cannot fathom in your mind, then by all means, exit stage left.
Right.
I can't only be but who I am, and the way that I see things, and the way that I articulate things. If I curse, I curse.
Show channel. You do what you want to do.
And it's like, I tried to make, and that was the problem, and I'm glad that I learned. I'm glad. Like Monique said, like you guys are saying, God shakes you for a reason.
Right.
That happened to me for a reason. He was telling me something. I always had that gut feeling, but I ignored it because of the love and care I felt for certain people.
Right.
I wasn't listening to my God telling me, yo, let it go. Let this person go. Don't follow suit. Do what you need to do.
And a lot of times, you know what that is? A lot of times we carry a lot of dead weights of other people. It don't even be us. We be carrying other dead. You be not wonder why we be so tired, because we carrying all this dead weight on us. And it ain't even for us to carry. See, it's for God to carry. And see, when we realize, Lord, what do I need to do? Because see, all of us are anointed and appointed to do something. All of us got special gifts. Okay, and the way God using you, Dale, He may not be able to use some of the people that was trying to go with you. And see, where you was trying to go, they can't go. You know why? Because they ain't ready. See, sometimes you have to peel the skin, peel all them dead limbs off of you so you can shine. See, a lot of people don't understand it. They have to understand who you are. See, once you understand who Faith is, then you know who I am. And then you'll be able to say, oh, no, Faith didn't say that. Oh, no, Deb man with that. Oh, no, I know that's Deb. Oh, no, yes, it is Deb, because she says she sound like that. Or that's the way her character is. See, but do they really know Deb? See, they didn't know you. They knew of you. Know you, know your heart. And if you know my heart, you'll still be here. Understand me? So that's what I'm talking about. Loving on somebody. And then when somebody say something, then why you always been so offended? Don't be so offended. Take it to heart. Because guess what? Along the way, you're going to understand, I wonder why she told me that. Or I wonder why he said that. I'm too busy trying to do me instead of doing God. So as long as I do God, then God is in me. And I have to realize that what people say to me, I'm not going to take it to heart, but I'm going to listen and pay attention and let God lead me in the right direction. And sooner or later, I'm going to say, you know what? Dad was right. I was wrong. And guess what? Our hearts, being in self, see, people don't want to let self die. If you let self die, then you can love on God. And if you love on God, then you know how to love on somebody else. But until you let self die, you ain't going to be able to love on me because you don't know my Father. So how can you love on me? How can you love on me when you don't even know nothing about my Father? So by you not knowing nothing about my Father, you can't love me. And that's why God speaks in his words about casting your pearls, your blessings into swines. The only thing they want to do is get fat and then swim their way to the next hole. Do you understand me? So that's why things happen. God appoint things to happen, people to be in your life for different reasons, different seasons in your life. Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short, and sometimes it's forever.
Right.
So Lord, during my journey as you taking me through life, I'm going to live for you and I'm going to serve you. And out of my mouth, I'm going to speak about you. And those who want to listen, that's fine. And guess what? And those who don't, that's still fine. But you got a job and you got an obligation to God, a calling on your life that you know about.
Thank you.
You know about it. And there's going to be a lot of people ain't going to be able to receive what you saying. You know why? Because they still looking at the old deal. They're looking at the new you. See, your body is there, but your spirit is not. What you used to do, you don't do, so don't judge me. I'm the same person that God didn't change. And because I look like this, that don't mean I'm like this.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So once again, where you going, a lot of people ain't going to be able to go with you. But a lot of people are going to be able to go with you. And a lot of people are going to be able to stand right behind you. Toe to toe, standing behind you, supporting you. There's any woman. There's any black woman that has the mouth to speak out the real and the truth and be loyal to somebody else. It shouldn't be hard for us to be loyal and faithful to anyone. But it is. You know why? Because we got our heads on our shoulders, and if she don't say it like this or she don't do it like this, I ain't going over there. Or if he don't do it like this, then I don't want to hear what he got to say because he got favorites. First of all, we are own individual person.
Yeah.
Don't nobody control us but God in us.
Amen.
So sometimes we gotta clean out all this garbage that we've been toting around, uncles and aunts and cousins and all this other friends, all this is heavy, like dead weight, and set it free and give it to God and let God work it out. Quit being stressed out. Keep being blessed. Because you're too blessed to be stressed.
Miss Faye, let me say this real quick because I think this is really important. I'm sorry to interrupt you all. I hear a lot of people, you, Yvonne, and several different people, and Yvonne, she makes a disclaimer as soon as her video come on. If you don't like cussing, go. I'm a cuss. But what people fail to realize and what people don't want to accept is that cussing is not your B word, your F word, your A word. That's not all it is. Anytime you say something to someone to belittle them or make them feel bad, you are cussing. So people need to check themselves because a lot of times, well, I ain't even cussed at her. I just said, you still cussed at her because you made her feel bad. And guess what? That's the same thing in God's eyes.
Yeah.
Why people playing?
And you have to remember,
somebody feel bad, you're doing the same amount of damage.
But you know what? We are human. And when things come to us, we're going to hurt. We're human. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't want anyone to say anything to offend us. Just like when you were talking to that young lady on the phone. You understand what I'm saying? You was telling her, but at the same time, you wasn't trying to offend her. We have to watch what we say out of our mouths. We're so quick to speak. And when we say it, it's said. Done.
Yeah, you can't take it back,
can you? Don't know how that offends someone else. So sometimes we have to watch what we say and how we say it.
One thing about the truth, unfortunately, the real truth, the real get down, it hurts.
Right.
And I think every single one of us have been through that. But the important thing in going through that is learning how to take what you need from it and heal.
That's right.
Right.
And
but you know what, Monique? It's easy said than done, Monique. But you know what?
I know.
Sometimes, but it's easy said than done. But sometimes people are not ready. See, a lot of people are not ready. People are so comfortable in their comfortable zone. They're not ready to move to the next level.
Yeah.
So while Deb is moving, then this other person is still sitting back. See,
but you might have to walk away from some of them people that are still sitting back, just like you said.
Okay,
some people ain't ready to go.
Okay, and that's understandable. But I'm saying to you though, we understand what you just said, but you have to realize that a lot of people are not ready. And when she speak the word or speak to encourage, or you know what I'm saying, a lot of people want to receive it, but then again they'll take it while she's on live. But then as soon as she go off live, they go right back. They're comfortable. They're in their comfortable zone. See, sometimes you got to get out your comfortable zone because you don't know what blessing God got for you.
Amen.
We're too busy trying to hold on to what we have instead of stepping out.
Miss Safe, are you fussing at me?
No, I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth.
I'm just checking.
Okay, you know how I am, so I'm telling the truth. But when you step out your comfortable zone, when you step out your comfort zone, you will be surprised what God has for you. We're so busy in our comfort zone.
Above and beyond true.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And it
that's
was
above
like
and beyond true.
when I changed this channel over from a gaming station, you guys.
Gaming?
Yeah, I did gaming.
No, you
Really,
didn't.
Deb?
I was a gamer. I played
Yeah,
So I'm
you
not
was
the
a
only one who
gamer.
like, wait a
I
minute.
was a gamer. I was a gamer. And that
What kind
channel
of games
had
was you
like
playing?
I was playing the Sims game. I was playing Resident Evil. I was playing
Oh, Deb.
I played a lot of games and I had a lot of subscribers. That channel had at least 15,000 subscribers on it.
Good gracious.
And you know what she said?
And
I
was making money off that channel. That channel was doing a lot of great things. But after dealing with the sickness that I had for 2 years, all those different surgeries, I kept asking God with all those different suicide attempts.
Oh my God.
Obviously, you're not ready for me yet. So what is it that you want me to do? I need to know what you want from me. Because obviously, my last attempt, I had blood transfusions. I was in the hospital. I was in a coma for 2.5 days. I was ready to check out. I was so angry when I woke up. And so I had to sit back and I had to reflect. You guys, reflection is my favorite word.
Right.
And I had to sit back and I had to reflect. And I asked my God, okay, I have been through so much in my life.
Right.
From a child to my adulthood. I am still going through shit every single day.
Right.
What do you want from me? Because now I'm angry.
Deb, that's why you're being attacked.
And
Deb, that's why you're being attacked.
Right.
The way you're being attacked, that's you just, I don't know if you've ever thought, but you just answered your own question. If you've ever thought to yourself, why am I going through this? That's why you're being attacked, because your purpose is so deep. And the devil is trying to keep you from your purpose. That's why every time you turn your head, you're being attacked and wounded.
That's why I said
your purpose. Fight.
Right. That's why I said to you, Deb. I don't know why the Holy Spirit gave it to me, but I'm telling you, He speaks to me. God speak to me. Listen to me, Deb. That's why I told you that your past, leave it there. You need to leave it there. Listen, if it's my mama, daddy, brother, sister, Lord, I'm gonna leave it there. Cause you know what? I'm gonna serve you. You're gonna bring me out when everybody else leave me. When everybody talk about me, criticize me, you're gonna be right there for me.
My God.
So right now, when you spoke out your mouth, Lord, what do you want me to do for you? That's all He needs to hear. Even though the enemy heard it, the enemy can't touch you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Only our minds can take us back where we used to be. See, the enemy only know your past. He don't know your present, and he definitely don't know your future. So see, where God is trying to take you at, He don't know your destiny. He can only take you back to your past. And as long as you allow Him to take you back to your past, guess what, ladies? He will do it. That right there, that chain right there, we're gonna break that chain tonight. He will not take you back to your past. He will not allow you to be the old Deb. He will always allow you to seek first the kingdom, and everything will be added. He will allow you to continue to lift other sisters and brothers up in your life like you're doing now. You will ask for total healing in your body right now.
My God,
I'm serious. Total healing from head to toe. The devil is a lie if you think he's going to take you when you by yourself, because that's when he come to you, by yourself. The enemy always comes to us when we by ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? Just like Eve sneaking up on us, trying to whisper in our ear to get us to do some things that we shouldn't do, thinking of things that we want to do to other people because they just did to us.
That's right.
So therefore we have to stay in the word where we could get strength and joy and realize who He is, and He's been there all along. See, God don't leave us, we leave Him.
Amen.
But He always allow us to come on right back home, spank us and get us right back in order. And it's okay, because all of us got some dirt on us. All of us need to be brushed off every day.
Yeah.
Even now.
Oh, yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? So therefore, that's why I said that to you, Deb, because it was spoke in my spirit to tell you. It's okay. Quit allowing your mind and anything else and anybody else. If they're not for you in 2018, cut them off.
Right.
Slam off.
Because see what God is trying to take you at, they ain't gonna be able to go with you in 2019. And what you want to do, you shall have if you want it. But if you are letting the enemy play with your mind, you ain't gonna get no further but back. So don't allow him to keep taking you back. Keep going forward. When you take a step, he take a step. He carries us all the time. Sickness, lawyers, doctors, everything. And children, we got beautiful children, everything. Sometimes we got to sit back and think, wait a minute, let me pay attention. Let me sit back and analyze this life for man. Now I'm too old for this, and I need to be trying to do the right thing. What can I do to better another young woman or better my sister? What can I do for God today that I didn't do yesterday? Can I encourage somebody? Can I help somebody?
Where was you at when I needed somebody like this?
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I'm sorry. I had a moment. I screamed. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm glad you're here now.
But I'm just saying.
You know what? Whoever that is talking, she do it to me.
Tamia. Okay.
It's Tamia.
This is Monique. She is definitely my sister in Christ, and she do it to me. She do it to me each and every day. I thank God so much for her that I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself, because a lot of times my dad speaks to me, God speaks to me through my father, and he speaks to me through her. She'll say stuff to me, and she's saying it for somebody else, and I'm woman up to say, you know what, Miss Faith, you're talking to me.
Right.
I need to fix myself. You're right. I'm not perfect. I need to work on me. So I love this woman to death. Excuse me for saying thank you, Jesus, all that stuff. But I love her to death. I thank God for her. I thank God for you. I thank God for everybody on this panel, in this chat.
Right.
Amen to that.
We need each other. We need each other.
Right.
That's right.
We gonna all help each other, man. Look at how strong we are.
Right.
And
imagine if somebody tried to come against us right now. They in trouble. We all stand together in arms and united. It ain't nothing you can do to us.
And that's what you call unity.
Oh, I love God. I love you, Miss Faith. I love you, Deb. I love everybody.
I love all y'all too.
I'm trying not to cry.
That is why I changed over. That's why I just went and I deleted that channel. I got rid of that channel. And that is when he told me, he was like, I want you to convert that YouTube channel and start speaking your truth. I want you to start helping people with what you've been through, because there are so many people out here, especially women and men, that do not have a platform where they can feel comfortable in speaking their truth.
Right. That's it right there, Dale.
As soon as I had that feeling, that feeling that comes over you where you just feel so light and so airy.
And that takes a strong person to do what you do, because I couldn't put my
no negativity in my heart.
Right.
And I came out with those first couple of videos, and then when those emails started coming in, I burned my sage. I spoke to my God, and I said, do you want me to drop this information? And I got the confirmation. He's like, it's going to happen. You're going to lose that channel, but it's for the better good. And if it's meant for you to start back up again, you will know it. And I did it. And I have no regrets for it. I'm growing every day as a person. I feel good that I was able to reach so many people with my story, or with my truth, because it's not a story.
And you ain't nowhere near finished. You ain't nowhere near finished.
And to allow other people to feel comfortable, because I'm a stranger. We're all really strangers to one another. But to come on this channel and start that sexual abuse panel and have those women come in here and have those men in the chat doing nothing but comforting, and other men coming on the channel and saying what they've been through, that's all I needed. And it was going to keep going and keep going and keep going. And yeah,
and it's healing you too, isn't it? It's healing you too, isn't it?
And I want to change. I want to stop.
You know, Deb, it's healing you too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I thought so.
Yeah, definitely.
It's healing you too.
Because it's a difference when I can go into, you know, I can go to my therapist and I can talk to my therapist. But it's different when I'm talking and I have people that I don't even know personally that can feel my pain and I can feel their pain. And that's our kindred spirit. That's what's bringing us together. And like you guys have said, that's what's going to keep us together.
Right. That's why you have to.
We're going to have those demons, just like whoever that chosen king idiot was. As you guys see, I ignored that shit. I saw it, but I'm not addressing you. You're not worth my time. You're not worth my time. You're not worth my energy.
That's right.
I'm not giving it to you.
See, the thing about it is, this is what I told someone else. And they didn't take heed. And I kept saying, why is this keep coming to me? Why, Lord, you keep putting this in my spirit? And a person came on that night. I don't even want to mention any names, but he came on at night and I told him, I said, I don't know what's going on with you, but there's some distractions that's going on. And anytime distractions go on, y'all, then we need to pay attention.
That's right.
And sometimes we don't pay attention to our distractions. Sometimes that we be giving, you know, it was a saying, but I didn't even pay attention. No wonder why that happened. Okay, now I know, but sometimes it be too late. See, the thing about it is you have to watch you got to watch what you look at on TV. You got to watch what you listen to. And you got to watch what you entertain. See, what you entertain is not always healthy for you. Who you want to be with may not be healthy for you. Who you like may not be likable for you. You may think that, but is it likable in your God acts? See, sometimes we be so busy trying to fit in and do what we need to do, and it's good to fit in. But if I fit in, let me fit in with something I can feel comfortable. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can feel comfortable where I ain't got to worry about. If I tell you this, you ain't gonna go tell nobody. If I tell you this, and I need to tell you to get it out of my chest, to get it over with. Do you understand what I'm saying? No one of us, no woman, no man should not be ashamed of their life. Because see, when we was young, we went through a lot of things. When we was teenagers, we seen a lot of things. When we came, adults, we know what the difference between wrong and right. Right. And a lot of things that has happened in our life, we caused it because of the choices that we made.
That's right.
That's right.
If you really think about it, if you really sit back and analyze your life, a lot of decisions, a lot of things that was causing pain and hurt, and who we choose. I wanted Jim because he had the long dreads. Well, Sam was right there and he didn't have no hair. Well, I didn't want him because he didn't look gooder than Jim. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes we make, that's an example. So sometimes we make choices, but they're the wrong choice. We're too busy trying to make self again. This is what I want. Instead of what God brings to us. And then you be like, well, Lord, I didn't have that. But he was like, I spent it to you, but you didn't want it. You chose something else. So sometimes we have to sit back and look at our life. Things that has happened in our life, a lot of things, guess what, y'all? We didn't deserve it. Right. We was innocent, we were victims and everything else. Let me put it on the table. I'm sorry, but I got to put the icing on this cake right here that we didn't bake tonight, okay? Listen, a lot of things as we was growing up as children, we went through. A lot of things we paid attention to too. But as we became a teenager, we started developing, we started looking, we started wondering and listening. But as we became an adult, a lot of things happened to us as we was children too. And as we became an adult, we had to make a choice. The choice that we made was what we wanted, but was it best for us? A lot of things that we went through in life, we shouldn't have went through them.
Right.
To whoever up here in the chat, We didn't deserve what we went through. And sometimes it's hard for women to be honest with themselves and know that we went through this. But guess what? I overcame this. When I got grown and I still was learning, I still overcame this. And guess what? It was hard. Because a lot of things that happened to me, I didn't want to forgive. And I sure didn't want to forget. Mm-hmm. Due to the fact that this has happened to me, I don't want it to happen to another child. Or I don't want it to happen to another young lady. Or I don't want it to happen to another young man. So sometimes our voices need to be heard.
Right.
Don't sit back and it happen to us and we can't even help somebody else. Mm-hmm. That ain't what it's about.
And that's how I look at it. It's like what the things that I have been through, I've been through for a reason. You know, and it took me a long time to make it right with Christ. You know, because it's like, damn, what did I do so wrong? But now I realize, and now that I'm older, I understand that it was for a reason. It made me who I am.
Right.
And I'm happy and proud of what I have become. And it's taken me a long time to be who I am right now. To show myself, to be my real self. To not have to feel like I have to be perfect. You know, when you're taught as a kid that you have to be perfect.
Right.
Your clothes have to be perfect. Your hair has to be perfect. You never go outside without any makeup on. You never go outside with anything, lip gloss on your lips. Mm-hmm. Now that I'm older, this is who I am.
Right.
This is who I am with my teeth down here.
And that's why I said I'm gonna write a book. Mom with it. But I'm gonna write a book and it's called Removing the Mask.
I can go and spend money and get teeth for the bottom. But why? This is who I am. And I embrace who I am.
Right.
I'm not going to wear a mask. This is who I am. This is what I am. This is what I'm supposed to be. And I am comfortable in my skin. I am comfortable where I am. I am comfortable where this channel is going. I am comfortable with the ladies that are on this panel. I am comfortable with the subscribers that feel me, respect what I'm doing, and care about what I'm doing. And that is all the value
right there.
I don't need anything else. I don't need anything else. I don't want anything else. I have found my purpose. And that's the best feeling in the world, to know what your purpose is. You're not wondering what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And the old dad would have completely shut down. The old dad would have been like, fuck all you motherfuckers. I don't give 2 fucks about nothing.
Right.
But the new dad, I'm like, fuck that. If I can get rid of my father, if I can get rid of all the negative motherfucking toxic people in my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What can you do to me that's going to hurt me enough, that's going to make me shut down what my purpose that my God has shown and told me to do? I'm not trying to Christ anymore. I've done it.
It's called carrying negative energy. That's all you got to talk to me about is something negative. Then guess what? You don't need to talk to me. It's called 2018. 2018. You know what I said, Deb? I don't know what panel I was on. I said, I'm going to tell y'all something. This was before 2018 got in. I said, 2018, guess what? I'm going to go through my phone. I don't care if they're my cousin, second cousin, third cousin, fourth cousin. I didn't care, Deb. I am going to be deleting some people out of my life. Because the only thing you're trying to do is hold on to whatever is going on with me to find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete you. Because right now I don't need you because you're not on the same page and on the same level that Miss Faith is on. So guess what? Lord, even if I serve you, I may lose everything I got. I may lose sons, brother, cousin, uncle, or whatever, but I need to serve you and know who I am. So whatever you have for me to do, I say I'm ready.
Right.
See, I got to have my voice to be spoken because I need women, strong women, you know what I'm saying, come together where we can be this called real unity right here over on this platform tonight.
Amen to that.
This is what you call real unity when all of us can get together and share what didn't happen and what's going on in our life, and we can release it and let it go. See, that's what you call unity.
Yeah.
But I say in 2018, I'm not going to deal with a lot of negative anything. Television come on. If it got something to be negative, I'm cutting it off. If you got something where you can educate me, I listen.
Right.
If you got something where you speaking about love, peace, happiness, and joy, oh, you got my full attention. If you talk about helping and loving on somebody, oh, I'm there. What can I do? I'm sitting there. What can I do?
Right.
I need to be able to serve God because, see, as long as I keep my eyes on Him, He ain't going to fail me. I need for Him to guide me. Not faith guide me. I need Him to guide me. And if people can't understand who faith is, then guess what, I understand that. But I got to move on. I can't allow nothing to hold me back. And some of the people that we didn't have 2017 on into 2018, that's what they're trying to do. Hold you back. Keep holding your head up. Keep going forward, sister.
Trying to make you ball up in a knot and forget about it.
Yeah, I refuse to be dragged back into that drama 217 fires my personal life. I'm going at 18. I'm happy. I'm gonna try to be happy every damn day if it kills me.
Right.
Baby. No. Do what you gotta do.
You know,
and I want to be surrounded by happy and positive people. I'm not with that shit no more because I was a sad and angry person for a very long damn time with no voice. So I'm with you, Faith and Monique and Deb. I'm not with that other shit. No. Life's too short.
Yep. And that's, you know, and that's what we all need. We all need to be able to go to a place, especially with social media.
Right.
We all need to be able to have a place where we can actually go and feel free to talk.
Right.
Just, you know, and it doesn't have to always be about something serious. It doesn't have to always be about no freaking drama. It's everyday talk. Like the talk that we're having right now is the talk that I would have with my bestie.
Right. Thank you, Lord, for that.
On a panel. And me and my best friend, we have not been best friends forever. I met her on another panel.
Right.
On Sixth Dynasty Media. When she's biracial. And Sixth Dynasty Media, if anybody knows about him, you guys should subscribe. He's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
What's his name again, Deb?
Sixth Dynasty Media.
Huh?
Sixth Dynasty Media.
Okay.
Sixth Dynasty Media.
I think I went on his page once and I was listening to what he had to say, and I liked him.
He's wonderful. He's wonderful. I love that guy. He's the guy that I called when all that stuff dropped about my sexual abuse from Chosen King. He's the first person that I called.
I'm gonna leave that alone because that'll take you somewhere else.
Yeah, I know.
He was a wonderful guy, and I met him, and I met Clarissa on his chat, and saw how some people were attacking her because she's biracial.
What that got to do with anything?
Ain't none of us pure. That don't make no sense.
That's right. We all mutts.
I know about 6 different races than me. Last time I checked.
Right. And they were people that was just being so mean to her. And she was, you know, she was having an interview trying to say what her life was like as being a biracial person. But
she's pretty, isn't she?
It all went haywire when she said she identifies herself as Black. I understood it. Some other people understood it. But then the other ones, and I can't stand that, and I hope I'm not offending anybody, but nobody's pro-Black, okay?
Right.
None of us have 100%
Black
in us.
None of us.
Right?
No, we do not.
None of us.
None of us. So to attack her on that was like, this is crazy. It's freaking crazy. And when I talk to her, she's another reason I want you guys to meet her. Some of you guys did meet her because she was on the abuse panel. She's another one that called me and contacted me in tears. And I sat on the phone with Chris maybe 2-3 hours. And we both cried about our whole life and what we've been through. And it didn't matter the fact that she was biracial. What connected us was the fact that we were abused as children. Doesn't matter what color you are, what race you are.
Right.
You are an abused child. And that's how me and her connected. And she's another reason why I came back. She's one of the main reasons why I came back when I said I was going to shut this channel down.
Wow.
And she was like, no, Dad, don't shut this channel down because you helped me. If you can help me and don't know me from a can of paint, imagine what you can do for other people.
Right. Right.
And to hear that from a stranger, because she was considered a stranger. I still have not met Chris face to face. But me and her talk every single day.
That's good.
FaceTime every single day. When she's going through something, she'll call me. If I'm going through something, I'll call her. I consider her my friend. I would die for Chris. And Chris will do the same thing for me.
Right. Right.
And
Monique. It probably made me cry, man. I'm not gonna
Monique, you better not after you got on Truth Seeker.
I know, but you know what?
About crying.
I understand her. I understand her feelings, man. But I'm gonna tell you something. Any woman, not just a black woman, but when I hear a woman that is empowered, not only is she empowered, she's directly going for her purpose. I get happy inside, man.
Amen. Yeah.
Right.
I get happy because it's so important. And damn, like I told you before, baby, all these people that's coming against you, it ain't nothing but the devil. See it for what it's worth.
That's right.
It's all because you have attached yourself to your purpose and they trying to cut you off at the pass. Fight, baby. Fight, 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 fight. Fight with everything you have in your body.
Right.
Deb's a fighter.
And when I was
she a fighter.
And it was Chris. It was Chris that told me, that gave the name to this channel.
You know where Chris came from?
I didn't know what to name this channel. I had no clue what to name this channel. And she's like, Dad, we go through the fire every freaking day. We go through fire.
I'm about to punk out.
And every time we come out, she's like, hey, that's your channel. And I said, damn, Chris, but I don't feel strong. And she was like, boo, you're the strongest woman I know. Why not name your channel Stronger Every Day?
Good name.
And I was like, all right, it sounds like corny to me, but
nah.
Yeah, it ain't corny.
It's a statement, Deb. It's a statement. Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. And I did it. And I got my backup channel all ready. And that's called Stronger Than Ever.
Wow.
Better.
Both of them.
I'm just gonna go with the flow with the Stronger Than Ever. I was like, if this channel gets shut down because we know he got his little flagging party.
My God.
I learned from the other channel. It's Stronger Than Ever. And then if that channel goes down, I'm going to call it Stronger Than Something Else. We strong. All of us right now, y'all, we are this channel.
Right.
Because we are up here and we are speaking our truth.
God brought us together, Deb.
You know, we're not missing our words. We're not sugarcoating it.
Right.
And that's what we need. And I want this channel to be a safe place.
You don't have a choice. Don't make us find you and beat you up.
It's going to stay on this channel. To know whatever is said to me outside of this channel is always going to be with me.
Right.
I'm going to go to bed with your pain. And we're going to wake up and we're going to go through it again.
Right.
Ain't nobody going to shut us. Ain't nobody shutting us down. I'm not fighting this shit. If I fought for my life after I don't know how many suicide attempts, Nigga, please. I'm not going nowhere.
Right. You got 3 people in this window. You got 3 people on your panel right now that if you don't come up and stuff like you said, we're going to fire you or beat you out.
Right.
So with that being said, you decide. God wake you up every morning. That's your first blessing of the day. And if you don't get on YouTube, then we going to find you. So you decide. We already know it's easy to find people from YouTube.
Yeah.
So we will find you.
Where we're gonna find her, she's gonna be on her panel. You know what I'm saying? Uplifting, and us. We're gonna come and we're gonna be relaxed.
We're gonna beat her butt.
And all.
Right.
Don't make me duct tape you to the computer.
Monique,
I'm sorry.
I'll put your tab out.
I'm sorry, Miss Faith.
I'll put a tab out.
Okay.
You can time out.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. I understand.
But I'm just, glad that I came on tonight with all y'all beautiful black women, even in the
chat. Such a pleasure. Listening to you and Monique.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
love for you to come on every time.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I really enjoyed myself. First time, and I'm like smiling, like this is damn shit. I get a chance to be on, So I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate you all. Just to leave y'all with a little wisdom. Always love each other. Always care. Someone else's problem. Everybody said it ain't my problem. It is our problem.
Right.
You understand? Because God hold us for the people that's in our path. We don't understand why we meet different people, different reasons and seasons, but sometimes it don't even be about us. It be about, God. Sometimes He wants us to share and love and pray with other people. Okay. So, sometimes we have to take that in consideration. We have to move ourselves out the way and allow, our Father. And you have some people that don't believe, that's fine too. But I'm just saying, it's not all about us right now. It's all about other people, helping people, loving on people, and encouraging people.
Amen to that.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. So once if we can get that atmosphere going on where we can have a lot of, strong women and a lot of strong men come and, voice their opinions and things that they didn't been through and how strong they are now and stuff like that, you will be surprised what will happen. You understand what I'm saying? We got people all around the world, everybody from different places and different cities and all this type of stuff. You'll be surprised how we can come together and do something for somebody.
That's right.
Always.
And that's what counts,
That's
right.
What counts.
And that's like Tamia just said, and like Faith just said, that's all that really counts. That's all that really matters.
Right.
Nothing else really matters. And it's like when it comes to relationships or when it comes to YouTubers that you guys want to subscribe and support, ask yourself, what is it that they're adding to me?
Amen.
Right.
What are you adding to my life?
That's
what are you doing for my life? It's how are you adding something to my life and to my person?
Right.
You just said a mouthful.
Answer that. If they're not adding anything to make you better, to make you stronger, then you have to evaluate that person. You have to evaluate, do they deserve your support?
Or your time. Or
energy.
Don't be trying to subtract from my life when I'm trying to add.
Yep.
Right.
Because if I let you subtract from my life, then I may wind up with nothing. So therefore, if I can't allow different people to come in my, this is my space. And by this being my space, then that means we have different seasons and reasons and people that we have in our circle. So sometimes everybody is not healthy for us in our circle. But at the same time, we want to spread love and we don't want to miss out nobody.
Right.
But at the same time, there are some people that's, once again, not ready.
Right.
So sometimes we got to think about, I have lived this life, so I need to know who's ready, who's willing to receive me. And if you're really ready to receive me, then we'll see each other, we'll talk, we'll laugh, we'll encourage each other, we'll love on each other. But if you're not, then sooner or later, I haven't heard from Kelly or I haven't heard from John. I wonder where he at. He's not on the same level. She's not on the same level you are. Some people gonna be off. Some people gonna be picked up. The very ones you thought wasn't gonna be picked up. Added to your life for a different reasons and season in your life. But stay encouraged, sister.
Oh, definitely. You have to stay encouraged. Like my song, stay encouraged no matter what you're going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, we're going to have those demons. We're going to have those devils that come in and try to take your joy and steal your happiness because they're miserable.
Right.
And it's a lot of that, Deb, because before I leave out this house, I have to pray up, put my shields up, down, everything to go pass and out into this world because I don't have no tolerance for that shit.
And I told Monique one time, I said, listen, when I go to work, once I leave my house, I pray. Because I can't see, I only can see the natural. But can you imagine if if I just remove the scales off our eyes and see the spirit?
Keep that on. Keep that on.
I'm just told her. You can't even imagine that. So when you go out your door, you have to be prayed up. I'm talking about with the whole armor on, because you don't know what's going to be the fight.
That's right. Amen.
But guess what? Before you come back in your house, I don't care if it's to the store, I don't care if it's to the mailbox, I don't care if it's driving down the street and back. Pray before you come back in your house, because you don't want to bring no unclean spirits.
Right. Amen.
Amen.
The next thing you know, you was fine when you went to the store. And I just went to the store and came back, and next thing you know, you got an arguing spirit, a cussing spirit, a lying spirit, a cheating spirit. No, where did this come from? This wasn't on me at first.
Drop it at the door.
Drop it at the
door.
The point of when you enter into your house, that's your safe place.
Right.
You don't bring mess in your house.
The sanctuary.
And if it's mess in your house, then you got to clean your house up and anoint your own house. But guess what? You got to be careful who come in your house too.
You know what?
People drop spirits too.
Miss Faith, you know what else too? You also need to be careful of who you entertain on your computer, on your internet.
Yeah,
because like I was telling Miss Faith once before, it's certain videos. Like, unfortunately, I'm just gonna be honest. I like to watch some of the ghost videos, even though most of them are not real. I like to watch them. Before I lay my eyes on them, I start to pray, and I ask God to bind them in the blood of Jesus. So anything I'm watching, nothing coming through that phone. I ain't trying to play that one. I pray before I press play. I pray. And it's the same thing. Because like all these different problems we have, all the different problems being had on YouTube and all the arguments, but you turn that sucker off, pray. Because whatever might have came out of it, you need to go back in there.
Exactly. And you know what? For some reason, a lot of people do not believe that, y'all.
Well, they should, because it's very true.
Don't believe that. It's like you turn on your TV, you turn that is a portal, it is a doorway. You turn on your radio, that is a doorway. You turn on your computer, your TV, all of that is a doorway. And if you're not doing that, you're opening up yourself for attack.
Right.
Do you all realize they're like 10 man portals right now?
Right. And I'm
they're like 10 man-made portals right now.
Right.
I know. And every time I say that, it's like, you know, especially to my kids, like, you crazy. Like my son, right. My son had the nerve to bring an Illuminati hat in here. I'm like, no.
That's right.
No. You're opening up yourself for attack. When you are opening up yourself for attack.
That's why
in my house. I don't want it around me. I don't want it anywhere near me. Take it out.
That's why we have to be praying all the time, because we have to pray over our children. We got to pray over our mothers and daddies and sisters and cousins and uncles and grandmamas and all these other people, our neighbors and stuff like that. We got to pray over them. They can't even imagine the things that we see and we've been through. They can't believe it because they feel like it can't happen to them, and we trying to tell them before it happened to them. They don't want to believe what they got to. And then sometimes you got to let your children go out there and experience it yourself. And guess what? We don't want our children to go out there and experience themselves because we have already been through. We already went through the hurt and pain, so we don't want our children to experience hurt and pain. But sometimes we got to let them go on out there, and it's sad, but it's true, y'all. That's why you got to be praying mothers, praying grandmamas, praying aunts, uncles, or whatever. You got to pray over your family. Not only your family, but other families too. When I pray at night, I pray over everybody before I even say anything to God about mine. Because see, I want to make sure that everybody is taken care of. I don't want nobody to go without no food, go without no shelter, go without nothing.
Yep.
So we got to continue to pray for other people and for ourselves and our families. Because guess what? Them spirits, they much alive.
That's right.
Yeah.
Contrary to popular belief, you even supposed to pray for Trump.
Yeah. You got to.
You got to. You got to pray.
and
You're supposed to pray for all of your world leaders and everybody.
Everything.
Y'all see my face?
What's wrong with your face? Oh, I understand. I understand.
Know about that one.
I was complaining. Dad, I was complaining. Dad,
Mom, not enough for it get even worse. You still gotta pray for it.
hey, Dad, I was talking to my brother one day, and my brother's a minister. I was talking to him about all the stuff that's going on in the world. And he was like, Monique, I love you. You're my sister, but I'm going to have to tell you something. I said, well, he said, you even got to pray for Trump. I was like, really? I said, are you serious? He said, yes, because he's a world leader. You're supposed to pray for him. I was like, okay.
It would be like, you know, that now I think you got to speak prayer when we all learn from, from my grandma, I learned that prayer. And then we say, God bless such and such, God bless such and such, and then we'll be like, oh, and God bless. You know. And God bless him.
Look, I be saying, okay, what's the name? And you be like, you know what I'm talking about. God bless Sandra, Lord. I just want to say it. My heart trying to get right, but I'm God bless Sandra.
Yeah, God, I was like, God, can you forgive me for like 2 days because I'm gonna need to work. It took me. My brother told me that like on a Monday, I ain't pray till Thursday. I was like, whoa. I was like, God, forgive me, because that's kind of rough.
Lord, please put
hard to wrap your head around, huh, Monique?
Yes, ma'am. I was destroyed.
Around me now.
I think I cried over it. I was like, really? I was crying about it, praying like, God, really? Come on. But you know what? At the end of the day, he's human. And he make mistakes. He make a lot of them, but he make mistakes. We see a lot of politicians on YouTube, you can catch them in the line and they still keep going. You just got to keep praying. Praying they get it right.
Yeah, I know one thing. I'm like, damn, on this.
Pray the stupidity out of Donald Trump. Is that possible?
I don't know, but guess what? They say prayer changes things, so I think we should try.
Okay, well, prayer is the key. We got to just pray together. But listen, Deb, I'm like you on this. I remember Deb said, well, I lost a pair of my glasses, but I don't know where they at. But there go another pair. Look, I done bought 3 pair of glasses. I'm talking about these prescriptions of seeing things that all these people want us to see on YouTube. All the images and all this other stuff and not being able to sleep. So you know what? We're tired of living that life. We want to live the correct way. We understood we gave them all the time. Now it's time for us to give somebody. Right. So I got a new pair of glasses that I done put on and I'm ready to see anything that's moving. Look, to see anything that's moving.
Hey, I got a question for you. Hey, Deb, everybody, I got a real good question for you. Imagine if God treated us like we treated each other.
Oh, wow. We'd be done. It'd be over.
It would be real messed up. That's how merciful he is.
That's how forgiving he is. And we can't be God, but what we do have to do is try to be as Christ-like as we can be throughout our lives. Because when you talk about God to people are funny, and I know I am too. But when you talk to people about God, you need to try to live God as much as you can, because they live by your example. And that's our children, that's people that we see on the street. And just always remember, no matter what, every day that you wake up, that's your first blessing.
Amen
God
to
giving you a
that.
new chance to try to correct things and make things right. You might not get it right the first day or the first 10 days, but as long as you keep trying and God knows you tried, that's all that matters.
Right.
And no one is perfect. That's why I always say, Lord, I thank you for many chances that you didn't gave me to get it right and still get it right. Sometimes we don't even pray all the chances that he didn't gave us.
Yep. Burn them up.
That's right.
But man doesn't give us a second chance.
Oh no, they quick to criticize us, dog us out, and everything else.
Man will beat you down like you stole something.
Mm-hmm.
He will beat you down like you stole something. So you know, for most people, they should already know what the alternate route is. You know, you believe in God and believe that everything else will fall in line, you'll be a lot better off.
That's right.
And that's just what it is.
You know, and it's like, you know, we have to get rid of, we have like, was it, we have to stop worshiping our material things.
Yeah, that's that lady on the phone right there, Faith. She the one who said that to me. I knew it, but she reinforced it, and it shook me.
Right. We have to stop doing that. You know, we have to stop worshiping our cars. You know, I go, you know, even with my husband.
Yep.
It's like, if something's going on in the household and we need something, you have to go get your car fixed first. It's like, you know, well, what about what's going on in the house? The car is a materialistic thing. It's not doing anything for us as far as our emotional stability, our financial stability. It's not feeding us. It's not doing those
you're
things
right.
You're right.
It's getting us to where we need, but we have buses, we have all that.
Yes, not a necessity.
So when you put so much effort into a materialistic object and you feel you're making it more important than what you really need to be focusing on, that's not Christ-like. You know what I'm saying? It's not Christ-like. And like going out and buying all these expensive ass clothes and having to make
shit. I ain't been shopping in about 20 years.
Right. And me, y'all, back in the day, back in the day, I had to have everything. I had to have because what was I taught as a kid? I had to be perfect.
Right.
So going to Walmart, oh hell no. I ain't going to damn
Walmart shopper. I love Walmart.
You know, I ain't going to nowhere. Go to the Salvation Army. Hell no. I ain't wearing nobody's used clothes.
Well, back in the day, Goodwill used to have some good shit. Now I used to buy a lot of my clothes out of that shit.
But you know what? Where I live at now,
designer shit.
I go there, right? I can go there and get a pair of silvers for $9.99. If I just have to have a name brand on my butt, I can get $9.99 silvers compared to going to Dillard's and paying $90 for them.
Right.
But it took me to grow up in here and stop giving a damn what people thought about me and validating me on what label I had on my freaking body, making somebody rich. And I'm broke, but I can say, hey, but I look good though.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't got no money in my pocket. So what's the point of buying these clothes? I ain't got nowhere to go.
And what people don't understand is no matter what you buy, the minute that you close your eyes, it's all
it can be gone.
You can't take
it can be taken from you. Right.
You can't even take your flesh because your flesh cannot walk into heaven because your flesh is considered filth by God. Exactly. You can't even take your body.
But it's amazing how people is so materialistic. I mean, I just sometimes I just sit in awe and I listen, like if I'm out or store, doctor's office. They really be into this shit. And here I am coming in with a pair of sweats, a sweatshirt, sneakers. That's my thing. And I'm looking at them like, really?
It's called status. It's called status. If you don't have certain things, you're not up to where they need to be. But I'd rather have on Walmart clothes and die and go to heaven than I would rather have on some what's the red bottom shoes or what freedom,
Michael Kors freedom, and all that shit.
I know nothing about designers. I give a loose skip jack. Because that's not helping me. If anything, and the sad part is that so many of these people that have to have these labels and these names, you know how much debt they're in?
To look, you know what they call keeping up with the Joneses.
Themselves over that. Yeah, people kill themselves over that because they can't buy this. Just like over the Christmas holiday, there are so many people that kill themselves because they couldn't buy their children the latest fashion. And then after the Christmas holiday is over, there's so many people that kill themselves because they can't pay for all this stuff that they spent money on. Let me tell you something. If you love somebody, you're going to buy them things all year round. It should be one day out of the year that you choose to buy somebody stuff that you love and you can't even pay for it.
Right.
They walk around looking cute and whatever you bought them and you struggling trying to pay the bill.
Exactly.
That's why I was trying to explain to my sister. She don't understand. I was trying to explain to her, see, I don't want to live like the world. I don't want to live like Mr. and Mrs. Jones. I want to live like Faith Robinson. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so many are caught up in the designs and the shoes and MKs and all that. And ain't none of that going to save you and none of that going to help you. And then if something happened to your child and he got them Jordans on and he get killed or somebody took his sneak, say ain't none of that going to save us.
You're right.
Nope. None not going to save us at all. So people got to understand.
And when you do that, what are you teaching your children?
What?
You're not teaching your children value.
Right.
It's like you don't have to have my kids when they were young. Yeah, I had my children, my daughter when I was 19. And just like any other teenager, my kid has to have this, they have to have that, they have to have this. And it's play at that age in the infant stage.
But you know what?
They had their little Nikes and their little Jordans. But as they grew up and got older, that's getting cut off because now.
And there's nothing wrong with dressing your kids nice within reason because I was raised. Your kids are a reflection of you. Now I might have been walking around in old shit, but my kids had nice clothes. Decent shit. They looked good. I was like, y'all gonna look better than me because y'all supposed to.
Exactly.
Right.
But these people, like I said, going out spending, all this ridiculous money on these name brands when you can go to the Gap or somewhere and buy, or Sears or something to get decent sales on nice shit. Damn all that other shit. So that's what I taught mine growing up.
With the Joneses.
Yeah, I taught mine
earlier.
And it's like, and my grandmother used to say that to me all the time. She's like, but who are the Joneses?
Right.
Who are the damn Joneses? Who the Joneses? Because if there's someone that's named Jones that can let you do and wear these things that you want to wear and break my pocket, then you go live over there.
Yeah. And them Jones sure ain't gonna pay no light bill. They sure ain't gonna pay no water bill. And they sure ain't gonna pay no rent. And they sure ain't gonna pay no car note. Them Jones sure ain't gonna pay no insurance. They're not gonna put no food on the table. They're not gonna put no clothes on your back. So if you want to live like the Jones, that's where you need to be. In the Jones house.
And
go see the Jones and let you wear.
Me being a kid, I'm like, well, I want to keep up with the Joneses. And my grandma was looking at me in her damn rocking chair. I was like, introduce me to the Joneses. Because I need some help paying for you. I need some help paying for this damn duplex.
So you know what to say.
Help put food in your damn mouth. So if they got it like that, introduce me to the Joneses. Who are Joneses? Because we have rockets.
Right.
And That's how we live, like the freaking rockets.
Right. And then my grandma used to say, and if you don't like it, leave the clothes you got on, leave the shoes, and you go on. Yeah. Wait a minute, let me do my clothes and my shoes. Now you ain't appreciating what I got you on, so just leave them right there. Now I ain't going out there though naked now. I better stay on in this house. But it teaches us, and we sit back and we think about a lot of things that we went through as kids and teenagers and stuff. Now we can really appreciate life. Really appreciate our families, really.
And the sad part is that a lot of people don't realize that these people like the Kardashians and all these different people, they don't realize these people are strategically placed by the devil, to cause you to want to look a certain way and dress a certain way. And it's basically, it's his way of keeping you a slave to the system, keep you a slave to the society. Because as long as you buying them things, you'll never get out of debt. You'll never live comfortably. You'll continue to live from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. And that's exactly what they want.
That's what they want.
Like I said, we like to paint it over, sugarcoat it, but it's straightforward. Go ahead, spend all your money, go to work and work hard and stay broke so we can keep control of you. Because that's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
And they'll come to take everything from you if you can't pay it.
Yes, they will.
You lose everything. You lose everything. And then it's like what irritates me, and I know we are all grown, mature women on the panel and in the chat, so I don't think I'm going to offend anybody on this part, but what irritates me about our young sisters, I cannot stand to see a woman that got the hair all laid, with the Brazilian weave, with the rim.
All right, Dale. That's right.
I know she about to go with that one.
Please don't say the kids look raggedy.
You rocking the French tips. You rocking all this shit.
Crazy.
And your babies look like crap.
See,
your babies
said
got
it.
snot all over
it's
your
the worst thing I hate
has
to see.
diapers. Your baby's rocking dirty ass clothes, smelling all bad.
Yep.
Looking at my face because they
I
want
have no respect for no motherfucker like that.
Go off your ass right now. That's the one thing that my husband wants me to work on. But again, I'm very blunt, and when I see something, I give two fucks about how you feel about it. You rocking, you in the mall. I don't see any bag from the children's place.
Right.
I don't see anything from Toys R Us. I don't see nothing to give me an inkling that you bought anything for these children. Why is this child in my face while I'm trying to eat my food? When you rocking your hair with all the different damn colors in it, you all nice and clean, smelling good, looking good, so you think. Your children are obviously hungry. Your children are obviously neglected.
Or Deb, what about this one, y'all? The ones that like to dress they men and feed they men like porter steak, and the kids look raggedy as hell and they get hot dogs and pork and beans, but you and your man sitting up eating steak in front of them, and it's just really.
And your child is eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That irritates my life. And if I gotta come to you and be like, yo, you need to return some of that shit.
That's right.
What's in there that belongs? You got pink, Victoria's Secret. Well, I know the babies ain't rocking no Victoria's Secret. And and it's like that just it just pisses me off. And then back to the women again, y'all. From what you just said to me, I can't stand something like this irritates my life, y'all. When I am in the car and I'm at the gas station and I see a woman driving the car, I see a no good ass nigga in the passenger side. Why is the female getting out paying for the gas? And not only that, she pumping it too.
Pumping the gas too.
Damn,
it's happening. It's happening.
Yes. It's happening.
Like they used to be.
I don't even look that way. I can't, because my face gonna say it all.
And I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me right now?
But then it's some fathers that's out there that's taking care of their kids, can't even see them, paying
That's
child
right.
support, doing for their kids. Some of them got custody of their kids and all, and they can't get a lot of things that a lot of the women can get. And it's hard on these guys that's really supporting their kids, loving their kids, want to spend time with their kids, can't spend time with their kids because of a relationship that happened in the past.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't thinking about you having no new boo or none of that. He trying to go on with his life and see his kids, and every time he get there, it's some drama.
That's right.
I can't stand that.
I can't. Yeah, that makes my ass
You know what,
hurt
Miss
too.
Faith? Just like you'll put my son in jail, I will put your daughter in jail. You do not want to. If you don't want to be bothered with my grandchildren, I will take them. But just like you'll be standing at my son's job on payday looking for money, I'm gonna be standing at yours.
But I'm saying it is a lot of fathers out here that really love their kids, though, Monique, for real. It's a lot of fathers.
The reason why I say that is because I've met a lot of single fathers working in the shipyard. I know like 50 single fathers that take care of their children live with them. They don't get nothing from the woman. And I'm like,
And that shit ain't
if
fair.
my son marry somebody or he make a mistake, he's still a virgin now, he's 21. But if he make a mistake and make a baby ahead of time, I will tell that young lady, you know what, if you don't want to raise a child, it's not a problem. But let me be the first one to tell you that the same things you would expect from my son, I'm going to expect from you.
Exactly.
I want you to go to work. I want you to get a check, and I want you to take care of your child.
That's
so
right.
I need the baby birth certificates, food stamps. No, you don't. We got the baby. He gonna get the food stamps.
Right.
That's right.
You got the wrong mama for that one.
It's a lot of guys that is caught up in this system. This system right here that they have, it's a lot of guys that is caught up in this system that will take care of their child, will do for their child, and cannot even see their child. They have to wait till their child turn 18 years old to come find them in order for them to really know the truth. Some women hide that from them, and that's not fair. Whatever happened between you all, you need to let that die and let him be a part of their life. But then you got some fathers that know that they got kids and don't want to help these mothers with these kids. When you see him, he got Jordan on.
It's equal problems on both sides.
I know, and then when you see him, he got Jordans on, and he got all this name brand stuff, but you can't even come over there and give her $30 or $40 or buy this baby a pair of shoes.
I wish my son would have on some Jordans and my grandchildren a little crazy. I'm gonna beat the snot out of him. You know? I'll be praying to God while I beat him down.
But when it all boils down, it's real talk. It's what's going on. It's reality.
I understand that. But mine got one time to try to shoot that card. It's going to be the last card he shoot.
But you know,
depending on the system to help them out, to make sure they get child support, and they drop the ball where they don't get nothing. And it's hard being a mama and a daddy, raising your kids all by yourself. It's hard being that. It's hard giving your child. It's hard making sure that they got ends meet. It's hard. And then they sit back knowing they stay in another city, another country, or whatever, and don't send that mother a dime for them kids. That's life. It's reality.
What's so sad is it's even hard for the mom and the dad that are together.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's just really, really hard. I mean, me and my husband, we've been together since we were 19 years old. We're 45 now.
Wow.
We've been together a long, long time. And yeah, we went through ups and downs. But the one thing I can say about my husband and back then my baby daddy, he took care of them kids.
Right. Yep.
Because for one thing, I'm not a pushover. You're gonna help me raise these children, whether we are together or not. I'm gonna take child. I'm gonna get the child support. And it ain't even about being petty. It's about the fact that we both have these kids. You're gonna put in, and I'm gonna put in 50 motherfucking 50.
It ain't nothing petty about that. You owe that to the children,
right? And you got some women that, for some reason, are just too afraid to go after this dude because maybe deep down inside they feel that they can work the shit out. But if you show me who you are and you're not giving me anything, I shouldn't have to ask for shit. Right. When it comes to my kids, I shouldn't have to ask you for nothing.
Right.
You with a dude that can come to your crib, smell like weed, got his 40 or whatever it is he drinking, sit his ass on your motherfucking couch.
No. Hell to no. No.
Exactly. Sit your
They
ass
gonna
on, sit his
party.
dirty ass on your fucking couch. And your kids need Pampers. He know that shit.
Give me.
Damn, just buy a pack of Pampers. I shouldn't have to call you and be like, yo, I'm out of Pampers.
Nope.
Just buy
Right.
them.
And it's a
But
lot of
it's not
money.
enough women. It's not enough of our young women and even some of our older women that just don't have that assertiveness in them
Right.
to tell these people what they need to be doing.
And
You
on
know what?
both
I'm about
ends,
to say
both of them need to
something.
be careful. On both ends, even the father end and the mother end, they do need to be careful because there are some mothers that have children by these fathers, and when these fathers then moved on, or some of these mothers then moved on, it always a problem with changing the children. Well, you get the children this weekend, and you don't get. I got the children. Well, I don't want him to come over there because Lisa over there, and all this type of stuff. That it's immature, and it's time for. It's good when you got your mom and daddy. I take my head off to you. Anybody that had their mother and daddy, that is, head taken off. When you got children in your household that they got their mom and daddy, that's a blessing within itself. But when you get around other women that just dating you, and I know that's your child, but I really don't care about your child, and we don't really know if we sending our kids over there. When kids come back and start saying things, it make you wonder. So we got to look at it on both ends. It go for the mom and it also go for the dad, because some dad be on some shady stuff too. And these mamas be on some shady stuff too. And guess what? It puts the children in the middle.
Right.
Well, sometimes it causes the children to hurt and be crying because they want to spend time with their daddy because my mama got a problem with it. Or they want to spend time with their mama because my daddy got a problem with her. What about the children?
What about the child?
Right.
What about the children? What they at? Do they matter? Y'all can, work this thing out where the children can be a part of both lives.
Yep.
No, that's too much like work.
Exactly.
It is.
And
It's
that's
hard.
just, and that just goes with the immaturity. And I can't even say maturity, y'all, because it was the same thing with my, with our family, with my, with my husband and what we were dealing with, and him having, another child. And this one, the mom of this child was just so petty, not wanting. And my husband's a good guy. If he took care of our 3 children, he would have done the same thing with yours. But no one wants to be around somebody that's just bitter.
No, they don't.
And then the child can't call the father because they're a child. They don't know the phone number. They don't get the cards. They don't get the letters.
Right.
And so as they grow up,
they don't know nothing about the child support or nothing.
Right. What is that bitter mother saying to the child?
Right.
See, let me be honest with you real quick.
When the child is old enough to reach out to a father, they have nothing but negative thoughts in their mind. And where is their loyalty gonna lie? The loyalty is gonna lie with the mother. And it's gonna be so hard for that father to be like, yo, I care about you, I loved you. But then a real man is not gonna go and say, well, your mama did this.
Right.
Your mom said this. This is the reason why I wasn't. Not a real man. Now, some lame ducks, yeah. But a real man is not going to do that. And so it makes it harder. It makes it harder for someone like my husband to want to reach out to that child.
Yeah, it do make it harder.
Because he's going to say, well, my mom told me this and my mom told me that.
Right.
And I don't want to be around you because of that. They're not giving.
My ex-husband was living with his girlfriend for 8 years. Anyway, we were together since we were 17 to 18, but we split when I was 38. But anyway, he moved this, and I'm just gonna say, excuse me, ladies, he moved this hole in my house 2 days after I moved out with my kids. Well, anyway, she kept trying to get pregnant. I believe she got pregnant twice. Well, she wound up carrying it. Do y'all know And when I seen that baby, I was like, he kind of looked like mine. As he got a little older, I said, he don't look nothing like my ex-husband. He don't look like my kids. He don't look like my nephews. Do you know he went and took a damn DNA test, and this boy had to be about 4 or 5 then, and it wasn't his, and that whore knew it. So now you got the child confused, thinking that my ex is his father, and I don't even know if she know who his real father is. Cause he would have took, cause he's a good provider. I will get it to that motherfucker. He took care of his kids, but I'm like, what is you doing, bitch? You fucking this kid up.
Right.
Uh,
and then you have those kids that are with either parent, and that parent has moved on to someone else, and then you got those petty ass step parents. In my case, you have those petty step parents that just don't like the fact that you are that other person's child. And then you got them being abused just because you feel a certain type of way and you don't want that child around you. But it's not the child's fault. You knew that this person had a child when you got involved. If you didn't want to be around someone else's child, then you move the fuck on.
Yeah, we had issues with that because she thought she was gonna control my kids. I said I had them, not you, bitch. Those are my kids.
Hey, Miss Faith, Dad, what's your name, baby? Tamia?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what my mama told me, and this is sad. My father, first of all, we had to hear a whole bunch of crazy stuff about my father. He was a no good this, a no good that. And my father came and got us every single weekend. As we grew older, I can remember when I called my father. My mother looked me right in my face. She said, "You're not using my phone to call him unless you go get some damn money."
Really?
Really, I'm woman enough to admit that.
Wow,
but what my father used to do, she was there. She's gone now. But what my father used to do is he would give me money in one hand and say, "Monique, put that in your pocket." And he would give me money in another hand and say, "Give that to your mother."
Yeah, your father's smart man. So God sound like a good man.
Good man.
You know, because for one, it wasn't like my mother couldn't afford to take care of us by herself and needed for that to be done.
Right.
But he discredited all the things that he did do, as if we were blind and didn't see it.
Right.
My father came and got us every weekend faithfully, and we loved that.
Right.
Spending that weekend with our father doing stuff. And, it's a good thing that I never disconnected with my father. It's a good thing that I really understood my father, because when I went to prison for 4 years and 8 months, you know who came to see me every weekend in West Virginia?
Your daddy.
My dad.
Yeah.
You know who sent me money to make sure I had what I needed? My dad. You know who I went home and lived with when I got out of prison? My dad.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what counts.
That's why that's why I always say that we need boundaries when we in a relationship, and people lay that, when you in a relationship, you want to just lay everything out on the table. If you're going to sit down and you're going to eat at my table, then you're going to sit down and you're going to get full. If it's too much for you, then get on up, because this is the way it is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when me and my husband got married, I already knew that he had 2 kids outside our marriage. I don't step out of my boundaries when it comes to his baby mom. You understand what I'm saying? I let him have his business with his kids and with his baby mama. I treat them like I treat man. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't step out my boundaries. I stay in my boundaries as his wife. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm his support system, and I help him and I support him in any way I can. But stepping out my boundaries, if they got, you know, a little problem going on or whatever. And if that's what he want to do, share it with me, then that's fine. If not, I let them work it out where they can work it out. I don't step out my boundaries. See, sometimes people step out their boundaries.
Yeah, see,
Even though you're
Faith,
the
that
wife.
makes you a real woman. This dingbat that my
And it's talking about a
ex-husband
conflict.
was messing with, she thought she was just gonna come in and start, you know, telling my kids, oh, y'all gonna do this, y'all gonna do that, when he had them at the house. So it caused a lot of friction with me and her, because I damn near was gonna get arrested, because I'm like, bitch, I will come over there and kick that door in. You don't have nothing to say to mine. Whatever problems you got, you can tell their father. You don't have no
Right.
business saying nothing to them. And I told them,
Mm-hmm.
you respect her because she's an adult, but when it comes to the decisions in that house, I said, you talk to your father.
Right.
And
That's
I
why
just
it should be
said
boundaries that are set
boundaries, right.
when it comes to relationships, period. Even if you got kids in the marriage, outside the marriage, it still should be boundaries set. That means you're not coming here and controlling nothing. These are his kids. And whatever me and him discuss about his kids, we take care of it on this end. And guess what? They take care of it on their end. So that's where it'll be peaceful. And we ain't got to worry about that riff-raff, baby mama drama. No, none of that.
Yeah, because that's too much.
Exactly.
Baby mama drama daily. It's all over YouTube. Look at it.
Right.
It'll kill your spirit or your body if you let it.
That's right.
It's pathetic how they got all that crap now.
Children are so people don't understand that children are really hurting because, you know, when they go to school and they're around their cousins and stuff, they wish their daddy come around. They wish their daddy, you know, come to school visiting them, or their mama coming to school visiting them. Children, we have kids out here that is really hurting because they want the same thing that their neighbor have or one of their schoolmates have. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to entertain in our kids' life. You understand what I'm saying? So we're not going to be able to fulfill that shoe, but let them know they're not going to go through this like I went through this. They're not going to go through this because somebody else child go, I'm going to be there for you. If I got to be your aunt, your grandmama, whatever, I'm going to be there for you. We don't allow kids to be hurting and be going through things because guess what? It's not their fault.
That's right. They didn't ask to be brought into that, and that's how I felt, and that was my position. So I had to bite a lot of shit back because I was like, your kids looking at you, and they were younger then, and now my mother is like, you can't be fucking up and cutting up like that. They looking at you.
So check this out, y'all. We paid attention when we was young, and we can go back to stories and remember a lot of things that took place when we was young. Don't you know these 2000, 1980s, 90s, 2000 babies can too?
That's right.
And things are more advanced for them now. So they really paying attention. They really got an eye for it. The only thing they got to do is pick up their phones or the TV and all that. You have to monetize. You got to watch your children. Because things the enemy has so much, this world has so much to offer our kids. We got to grab hold to our kids.
That's the devil's playground.
And if we don't, the world will.
Whatever the devil say is wrong, whatever God says is wrong, the devil is promoting.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. I have an announcement.
Yes, everything.
What's the announcement?
I have an announcement, y'all.
Huh?
Jennifer said that Monica, Faith, and Tamia, you guys really touched her heart tonight.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer.
That's awesome.
Oh, ain't you sweet?
You're welcome, Jennifer.
She called me Monica.
Monique. She met Monique.
I love you anyway, Monica. No, because people call me that all the time.
Okay, I love you, Monique or Monica. Now I'm just playing them deep alone.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's about.
Out sleep, Jennifer.
Right. That's what it's all about. It's all about touching somebody.
I just love being on here with y'all tonight because, you know, it just, even though that shit happened like 8 years ago and I done got through it, but it's so good to talk to other women that's been through certain situations or
Right.
worse or whatever, and we can all just relate. Ain't nobody pointing fingers like, oh, you was a
Right.
fuck up or you did.
Right.
It's
Right.
just
It's a
enlightening.
part of
I
your
just love
testimony.
it.
You're supposed to help somebody else with it.
Right.
Yeah.
For real.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you go through things for. Sometimes we go through things for ourselves, sometimes for our children, sometimes we go through things for perfect strangers.
That's
Right.
right.
But it's
Right.
about passing it on. And you know, I hate to say it. I'm not talking about us in general, but unfortunately, the people that we love and we call black people, a lot of times black people deal with this crab in the barrel syndrome where they ain't gonna help nobody. I ain't telling them nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Why do you do that? Anytime you can give somebody something to empower them, uplift them, make them
Help
feel
them.
better, tell them
Yes.
where to get help, why not?
It'll
And
make
see,
you feel
people,
better if you're a real motherfucker. Excuse my language, Faith. I'm sorry, but
but you just got to understand too that words are very powerful.
yes.
Yeah,
Things that we
live,
say
you're
out
right.
of our mouth is very powerful. And then some things will heal us, a lot of things will hurt us, and a lot of things will destroy us.
By the
We
way, girl,
have
can
to,
you call Truth Seeker? No, can you call her? Make sure she all right.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm gonna call her as soon as we're done. We're gonna get off the
Yeah,
line
please
in
call
about
her.
10 minutes.
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
reach out to her, make sure she's okay.
Yeah. We want to make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
And
Well,
this,
Monica
You
didn't
know,
say
because
nothing wrong. She
yeah,
just,
I think with Truth, she's a very, she's very outspoken, and she doesn't mean anything. I say it. She doesn't mean anything about as far as what she does. She doesn't mean anything wrong. But I know that she has, a lot of things that she wants to talk about, and it's her delivery. And
Right.
she means well with everything she does. But I would definitely, I've talked to her. We've talked, and it's
Uh-huh.
probably for a day or so, and really open up to me and let me know what it is she really wants to talk about. But she knows that I got her back, and I'm definitely gonna call her tonight. And
Right.
she may not answer the phone, but I'll leave her a message, and I'll keep bugging her until she talks to me, because I had to do it last time.
Yeah,
okay.
because I wasn't, just talking about her. I was more or less speaking in general. But like
right.
she said, something I said touched her. And
Yeah, yeah, and
but
that's what it is.
I still don't want her crying and stuff all by herself.
Yeah, and she's she's so strong and crying. She's never done that.
Wow.
She's never done that, and so that's a breakthrough for her. And she may think that it's kind of weak for her, but
It doesn't make her weak. It
I
makes her
know
real.
she's wonderful. She's a sweetheart, and I will, yeah, she'll be okay. I'm gonna definitely call her. She'll be all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go to the Super Bowl tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, the Super Bowl.
I gotta watch it. Yeah, I promised my husband I was gonna, even though my team's not playing.
Who gonna watch the Super Bowl? I'm not, cause.
Well, I will be at work from 12 to 12, so I won't get a chance to watch it.
Oh, poor baby.
12 to 12. Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta sit down and go through that and sacrifice my time
Right.
to watch.
My husband going to my mother-in-law's house, and I'm real happy. I ain't got to watch that.
Yeah, because my son's gone. The best friend is gone. They left, and my husband has nobody to watch the game with. So I was like, all right, fine.
What a nominee.
That's right.
That's good though.
I will watch it with you.
If you stay home, he out back. I'm going
We
in
do
the room.
something different on your panel tonight, if you don't mind.
Huh?
I said, can we do something different on your panel tonight, if you don't mind?
Yeah,
You're going to pray, ain't you?
Can all of us, and we can start with Deb first, and then everybody, and then we can end it. Do you mind, Deb?
No, I don't mind. What we gonna do?
I mean, I'm asking you. Can all of us, everybody on the panel, once you get through, then the next person can come, and can we pray? Because we don't know who's in the chat and who needs prayer, even us, even myself, yourself.
I go my sister.
Before we end.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, then start with you. You do.
All right. Now, I usually don't pray, y'all. So, I
It's
mean, I
okay.
pray, but I pray in silence. So,
Okay.
all right. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for all the wonderful people that I have met in my lifetime. I want to thank you for the women that have come together for this channel, on this channel, to tell their truth, to speak their truth, to help other people, man or woman or child. I want to thank you for my life. I want to thank you for the many blessings that you bestow upon me and my family every single day. I want to thank you for waking us up in the morning. I want to thank you for us being able to feed ourselves and clothe ourselves. I want to thank you for allowing me to be honest with myself, to be true to myself, to give me the strength that you give me every single day to do the
Yes.
things that I do, to use my voice the way that you
Yes.
want me to use my voice, to pull people out of their darkness, bring them to light, make them comfortable, make them whole.
Right.
And in Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Amen.
And
Ooh,
who's next?
Amen.
Monique.
huh?
Monique.
Oh, okay. I'm going. I'm going. Woo. Dear God, I want to thank you for the strength of the women that are on this panel as well as in this chat and for anyone else that is listening. We're all going through a time in this world we don't quite understand where we've been or where we're going. But I want to thank you, God, for allowing most of us to realize that we have a purpose or that our purpose is not far off. Dear God, the things that will block us from our purpose, the things that are not holy, the things that mean us no good, dear God, I ask you remove them. I ask you continue to place the people in our lives that we need to guide us. I ask that every day that we wake up that we have enough love and enough understanding for you to understand that we need to live that day in the way you would have us live it. God, I ask that you put your ark of protection over everyone in the chat, everyone in the whole world, dear God, everyone in YouTube, on YouTube, dear God. There's a lot of mess going on in YouTube, dear God. And I know you know it. I know some of it you allow to help us grow strong. But I ask for all of those masses of confusion, for everyone that's wearing a mask, that all of it gets taken off and all of it is revealed to us so we can see clearly and move forward in this new year and for what's to come. That God guide us in strength, guide us in not division, but but put us in unity so we can help each other. That God give us every bit of information we need to strengthen each other in these days that are the last days, whether we choose to see it or not. Educate us and give us all the wisdom to help each other and help us to love. Help us to understand that no matter how somebody looks on the outside, that we're all the same on the inside. That we all need love and understanding and guidance. In the blood of Jesus, I pray, amen.
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 Who else on the panel? Tamara.
Tamia.
Now you gotta get it right.
Tamia. Tamia. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay, Faith. I don't have too much to say, but
That's all right.
I just thank God I'm here with everybody on this panel and this chat. I want to pray that everybody just have a safe journey through 2008. Just stay prayed up and be good to each other. Amen.
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 Well, dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you once again, allowing us to be able to come to your throne room to love on you and to worship you. I also thank you for all the women that we have, gathered together tonight in the chat as well as brothers. We just thank you for all the things that you're doing in our life right now. There are some
Amen.
things in our life that need to be clean, and we asking you to come in and fix things that need to be fixed. Heal things in our heart that need to be healed. Touch our minds, touch our bodies. Lord, where we've just been so tired and been just woke out from life. So we just thank you for just loving on us and keeping us safe and sound from the hand of the enemy. Lord, we thank you for everybody. There's no one that we don't want to give you thanks for, that we give you all the praises, but most important, we want to give you all the love and also show love. Lord, we just ask you to continue to clean our minds and clean our hearts out from things that we've been holding on to that has made us so bitter inside. So we just asking you to do a cleanup through us, throughout from the top of our head to the bottom of our feet. We just asking you to love on us. Let us so lay in your arms, love on you. Because see, if we love on you, then Lord, we know how to love on somebody else. And sometimes it takes time for things to heal that we done been through in our life and we carry it in our life right now. Past relationships, hurt, pain, madness. We just pray for all that. We just pray that it go back to the piece of hell where it comes from. That we be a new creature in you. That we love on you. That our life be saved by you. We even thank you for our children. We thank you for our grandbabies as they go out to college, go to service. We ask you to keep your hands totally on them, even as they go into school, elementary school, high school. We just ask you to watch over them, protect them from other kids, protect them from things that they see that they shouldn't see. We just asking you to love on our husbands. Love, keep them strong, Lord. They're going through some things themselves. We asking you to build them up, build men up as men that you called them to be. Build these women up as women that you called them to be. We just ask you to continue to just keep us strong, our mind strong. Give us joy. Give us peace. Unconditional love, unconditional peace. Allow us to see things that we never seen. Allow our ears to be open to the voice of yours. We thank you for this guidance that we have been going through our journey as life. Life holds a lot. Some of the world has so much to offer our kids, offer us. And Lord, this is a time where we need to come together to love on each other. We're not worrying about what's going on YouTube. Only thing we're concentrating on is what's going on right now in this circle, right now in our chat. We even thank you for Deb, even allowing us to get on her panel tonight, to even talk about some things that we have kept deep down inside that we didn't think that we would be able to talk about. But we thank you for your thing. We even thank you for her platform. We even thank you for what you're going to do in the areas that you're going to take her. We even thank you for that. We even thank you for everybody in the chat. Every child, every mother, every grandmother. We thank you for the sick, the shut-in, people that's in prison, in jail, people overseas. There's no one that we don't want to give you thanks for.
Amen.
Thank you for all things that you're doing right now, this time in our life. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
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 Don't forget Trump.
And we pray for Trump. Amen.
Okay. Who said that? Monique or Faith?
Yeah.
And him.
You know it had to come from Monique.
I'm sorry. But it had to be done. That's what I try to say quiet. Don't forget Trump.
Well, thank you all, ladies, for everything.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I feel
we've
refreshed.
been on a very long time. This turned out to be a wonderful, wonderful night. You guys, as always, put a smile on my face.
Vice versa.
You guys always make me feel like I'm walking on air when I go off live with you guys. I feel so good, y'all. I feel so good. And once I'm done with y'all, I'm going to turn on my Fred Hammond.
Don't forget to call her.
Fred Hammond until I fall asleep. I love you guys.
Don't forget to call her.
We love you too.
I'm gonna definitely call her. I love you guys so much.
We love you too.
Like I always end our lives. We go through the storm. We go through fights. We go through everything in our everyday life. So much drama. So much. So much of everything within our world, within our country. Right. But how do we come out of that, y'all? Stronger every day.
Hey man, I like that.
Amen. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, got me
Okay.
dancing on here like the dance today.
He gave me chills. That's the way you dust things up and finish it off. I like that.
So I love you guys so
Love
much.
you too, Deb.
Don't
But
put out
love
an
the chat.
APB on me, Monique. I will
Huh?
not be live tomorrow. Don't put out an APB on me.
Okay.
I will be hanging with the
Only because
hubby
it's the Super
tomorrow.
Bowl. Tell him I said
I
he
will
lucky.
be,
It's only because it's the Super Bowl.
yes, for the Super Bowl. Monday, I have some videos dropping on you guys. I'm going to do some videos on demons. What
Interesting.
their meanings are. The Jezebel spirit, namely one of them.
Yeah.
I will
I
be
know a
talking
couple of
about
them.
her. I will be talking about the origin of the red bottom shoe and what that means when you're rocking red bottoms. I will be dropping some other things that we're gonna be talking. I have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about,
Okay,
y'all.
wait.
And so be on the lookout for that one. The demonology one will be dropping sometime tomorrow. It's pretty long, so it's probably going to be about an hour, but it's very interesting.
Waiting on
That's
it, Deb.
fine, we're mister.
Okay, so I love y'all. I want y'all to have a wonderful evening.
Baby.
We love you.
Stay prayed up. If you guys, please remember, y'all know I'm heavy on sage. Clean
Okay.
the
Oh, yes.
spirits out
The
of
good
your
stuff.
home. That sage, and bless yourself, bless your friends, bless your family. And I will be with you guys probably a next live, maybe on Wednesday.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay,
Other
you
than
pushing
that,
it.
I
I'm gonna
love
let it
y'all.
go
I want
though.
y'all to stay safe. Thanks for being on the panel, everybody. Thanks for joining us in the chat. I hope this was entertaining for you guys. I love you
It
guys.
was more than
We
that,
love you
Deb, and we
too,
love
Deb.
you
Love
too.
you too,
Love
Deb.
y'all.
Thank you so much for allowing
Everybody,
us to come up.
support everybody. Moni Madness.
Yes.
I mean, everybody. I know Pretty Dirty TV was here. I know she has a channel. Subscribe to everybody. Monique, everybody. Just go ahead, click on them profile
Got
pictures.
it.
Just subscribe to everybody. We're
Right.
gonna keep it moving. We got this going. I love y'all. We
Love
are
you too,
women.
Deb.
We are strong. We have our voices, and we're gonna start using them.
Amen.
Oh, man.
Peace
Good
and
night.
love.
Bye
Love
bye.
you guys.
Bye.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
evening.
Bye
You
You
bye.
too.
too. That was awesome.